And live. What's up? It's Gang Talk. I'm Gangster. I'm here with not Brimstone. Meme Chan, aka Yeetus Deletist.
Destiny 2 is kind of fun.
She said last expansion.
Is that what I said last time?
You did.
Ah. It's a little more fun because of Arc 3.0. There you go. And King's Fall.
And my man Blue.
King's Fall yet. Hi.
Hi, gamers.
Hi, boobs.
How's everybody doing tonight?
I haven't played League of Legends in 3 weeks now.
Oh, good, bro. Get off that shit.
I can't. I'm addicted.
In case anybody is wondering, this is published by Team 17. No shit. No shit. That's the guys that did Worms and.
This is the first time I've ever. Not first time. I haven't. Crazy enough, I haven't played Destiny at all this week until today.
Yeah, I know, because I was playing all last week and fucking he didn't.
Well, I was busy because I just got back from my trip, and then Arc 3.0 came out. And then, not Arc 3.0, then Genshin 3.0 came out, so I was playing that all late last
Although Arc 3.0 is true.
I can rejoin that session, let's go.
I did not have anti-barrier, by the way, I got overload on.
Yeah,
what up, JC?
I am here. We are queer. How's it going?
We are?
Sorry, I'm super straight. Let's not get that twisted.
I'm pretty sure we are. Yes.
I don't think we are. What is this we?
Blue is. I know Blue is.
Listen.
By the way, what the fuck? I lose quite a bit of performance streaming this. That fucking sucks.
It's not gay if you're fucking the trap. That's how that works.
Hold on. Let me.
No, I think that is how it works.
Let me. Here you go.
How you doing, JC?
I'm good. Just my day off, so I got to relax. Whatever.
Nice.
Play some more the Kirby gourmet racing game that came out. What was it, a week ago? I think.
How is that? Was it fun?
Dream Buffet. Yeah, it's fun.
It's like a Crash Team Racing or a Mario Kart, right?
Well, no. It's,
no.
No, you roll around like a ball around the cakes and stuff. It's
Wait,
cute.
So is it a steel ball run? You could say.
Oh, all right. Is it like a racing game? Like.
Yeah, it's a racing game, but
okay, yeah.
But
so it's not a kart racer, but it's just a racer, but with Kirby.
Right.
Yeah.
How much do they want for it?
Said $15. Don't you listen, meme? Jesus.
No, I was actually like completely like blanked out. Not gonna lie.
Meme was jerking so many ways. That's why.
I was like, I need to make sure I have the proper stuff for my Destiny, and that's what I was doing.
Yeah, his main concern is Destiny, so.
Like, I need to get this shotgun in my inventory, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
Like I was saying, if you didn't know, I'm playing Thymesia, the new Bloodborne style Souls-like.
Yeah.
Which another Souls-like game.
It's pretty hard, not gonna lie. But it's pretty fun.
Is it the Dark Souls of Dark Souls games?
Yes. No, it's just it does what I hate that games do when there's just so many different mechanics that you have to be aware of all at one time, which just gets really fucking annoying. But
TLDR, get good.
I'm working on it.
Dipshit.
Work harder, idiot. Jeez.
Well, yeah, just I don't know. This week's been pretty good. I got back from my trip. I've been waking up early unintentionally.
Well, that's good.
I've been waking up early and then like, what am I gonna do? And then I watched anime and hate it because I'm watching some wholesome shit right now.
You don't hate it. You hate that your life doesn't resemble it.
That's cap. My life is very much a
Cappy says.
What do you mean? My my entire high school was basically Stardust Crusaders. Trust me. I'm not really. Anyways, but it's TZ Master Takai song. It's kind of
Oh, I
cute,
didn't mean to do that.
funny,
Oh well.
and very good. I recommend it.
Hey, Blue, turn around.
What?
Fuck you.
What? Well, you're slow. Why are you so slow and dumb, monkey?
Why are you just dumb?
By the way,
Racist.
I can't be the only one. Do you guys know about Black Frieza?
What?
No.
It's Frieza's new form.
Is he actually like black?
I don't know. The problem is, I don't know if he's actually black or not. I only know that he got a new form called Black Frieza, and it's hilarious because now, I even see the meme where it's like the guy from Tokyo Ghoul hated Ghoul so much he became one and all that shit. And the response to that meme is just like Frieza hated black people so much he became black.
Well, yeah, he hates Piccolo.
Yep.
Is that an actual thing?
Wait,
or
Piccolo's
a fan?
black? When
Isn't he?
did that happen?
Isn't he?
He's green
No, he's fucking green.
No, on the inside.
on the inside.
Piccolo was secretly
But
he's the father that ran away with all the milk.
But he's not an actual black dad because he actually
Because he
raised
was there. Plot twist: the black dad was the one who was there, and the white dad fucking bounced.
Fucking Goku.
That just means Goku is black.
Is he
Goku
I mean,
is
there is
black, the black guy.
Goku. There is Goku
I mean,
black.
twice he has abandoned his family. Let's be honest.
I mean,
more
there is
more
Goku
than
black,
twice,
by
I
the way.
think.
He wasn't
I mean,
even there when Goten was born. Think about
Are
that.
you pretending Goku black?
Goten's not his kid though.
Goten, yeah.
No,
It's one of
Goten is
other
not his
ones.
kid.
It is.
No, he's not.
Goku.
Look that up because I
Goku's sons are Gohan and Goten.
Yeah, Goten's the younger one.
Yeah. Goten is his youngest son.
Oh, all
He
right.
only has 2 kids. Or
Either way.
does he?
Anyway, Discord I'm streaming Kirby. I'll look at it.
Wow,
Really quick.
you're fucking gross. Oh my god, the joke, JC. Fucking relax. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
You
god.
hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings, Luke.
Yeah, I know. I have that impression on a lot of people.
Damn
By
it,
the way, I will say this now. In Europe, I
Fuck.
didn't see a single hot woman.
you're a liar, Blue. That's all I'm
There's
saying.
no one I was interested in.
Um,
Also, you're all dead. Just know what?
Not one you're interested in. Yeah. Okay.
I was trying to help you with the overload.
I saw the last one I saw was like there was like one maybe, and it was like she was a short brunette, and I'm like, that's cool. That's about it. Otherwise, my trip was great. Ate a lot of food. Went through 27 hours plus of travel near the end, so I wanted to die.
Oh
That's
Jesus,
about it.
these guys hurt.
Fuck.
Pretty good overall. And then while I was gone, I guess I missed out on playing Tower Fantasy at launch, but I don't really care because I'm not gonna play Tower Fantasy.
You mean Genshin Impact 2.0?
No, I very much don't agree with
How
that.
did I
Very
fucking
much
miss?
different, to be honest.
Very-
But
No, they're significantly different. Like there's a few problems. Like Tower Fantasy is an MMO, so it's already struggling. Also, it's a gacha game, and here's what I mean by
Genshin.
that. It's a
Like Genshin
It's
Impact.
no, but it's a gacha game MMO, which is gonna and with
Like
with
Genshin
PvP
Impact.
with-
Oh
it's not
wow,
MMO,
that's.
it's not mass
I'm
multiplayer.
still alive. I'm still alive.
Yeah, Genshin's
It's-
MMO. Isn't it?
No, Genshin's not an MMO. It's not mass multiplayer.
Oh, fuck this asshole.
MMO means mass multiplayer online.
okay, but
Yeah,
like
Genshin isn't
at that point, then you can classify fucking War Thunder as an MMO.
It is.
No, the problem is Genshin isn't an MMO.
But it's not like the thing is that Tower Fantasy is more like your normal MMO, like
Well,
say World
okay.
of Warcraft. That's the
And the
point.
thing, and my thing with Tower Fantasy right at the bat is the reason why I brought up the gacha game aspect is because if it's a single player game like Genshin, I don't really care. It's all raid baby. But whenever it's a MMO with raids and PvP, that's gonna provide some problems.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, because
like
you'll be spending twice as much on it than you do
like
in Genshin, right?
no, because here's the thing, pay to win shit in single player games, I don't really care. Like that's cool. But pay to win in multiplayer,
guess.
Yeah,
not,
it is.
not
It
a
is something
fan.
different. Yeah.
It's very much different. And the problem
PvP is not pay to win, but
No, the problem is it is like there's very much like
no
the meta is
PvP.
around.
PvP is not
Oh.
pay to win in Tower. It's only PvE that is.
No, there's you literally
Fuck.
you can pay for an advantage in PvP with the character
Fuck.
builds.
Can you?
With how
That's not what I heard.
with how rolling works, because like Tower Fantasy, and you can pay, and by definition, if you can pay for an advantage in some form multiplayer, it's pay to win.
No, not if that advantage is obtainable without paying. If you can gain the same advantage without paying, then it's not pay to win. It's just pay to be easier.
Pay to be lazy.
Sure. Whatever. You know,
Beta, I
however you
have
want
more
to.
money than you, and I'm better than you because of it.
I'm broke, so let's not look at me for that one. Anyways, but no, but there's that aspect. Tower Fantasy. Also, it's MMO. Also, I just think gameplay wise, it doesn't have all the stuff I like. And even ignoring the whole, you saw that whole thing where they banned sexiness, right?
That's like
From-
everything that
From
comes to
what?
the West, though.
Like,
In Tower Fantasy, they banned sexiness. Is that what you put in before?
like
They
everything else, yeah.
they censored it. Yeah. They toned it
Like
down a
everything
lot.
else, yeah. Everything is
Like
getting
everything
censored
that comes to
still.
the West, it's usually all
Pretty much.
garbage because of it.
Incorrect. I can still stare at Ganyu's ass just fine.
Well, but they still
Shouldn't I
did tone
download
down the
this mod?
sexiness for.
I don't know.
Oh,
they
why
toned
did my
down
lock?
Ganyu's sexiness.
Ah, the fuck, these
I'm
controls
sorry,
are
I'm the
weird.
bus. Anyways, but no. That aspect, and also just like, because like, I know you might find this unbelievable, but I actually
Oh, that
play
hurt.
Genshin for its elemental combat, and Tower Fantasy doesn't have that. Which is why I'm not really interested in playing it.
It was like, it doesn't play like
Fuck.
Destiny, I don't want it.
Yeah, I love elemental combat. I love Genshin. I love mixing reactions and making broken ass team comps.
Oh, fuck this asshole!
Am I being unreasonable with that?
Yes.
So unreasonable.
Like elemental, like if a game doesn't have like an elemental reaction based combat, it's already kind of low for me, to be honest.
There is an anti-bear over here, and I can't do anything about it.
I'll wait in a sec.
Oh,
And then just I think Genshin looks cool and overall. I don't have an interest in Power Fantasy, and I think obviously there's a lot of people playing it right now. But that's because it's the honeymoon phase. Honestly, what Tower Fantasy looks like in 3 months from now, because it happens with every game that comes out.
wow.
Also, when games
Fuck this
advertise themselves as the X killer, it doesn't usually end well. So
Yeah. And
I mean, because like everyone remembers back in the day the all Call of Duty killer memes, right?
Back in the day.
Back in the day, of like
Dude.
7
well, it
years
depends
ago.
on depends on what they mean by killer, right? If they mean like, oh, it's going to completely eliminate it from the market, well, yeah, then that's stupid. If they mean that at that time in that particular cycle of
Where the fuck
games,
am I?
did it take over? Like Battlefield
Ugh.
did that several times, where Call of Duty was Garbo for the longest time, and either Battlefield or one of the other.
The thing is, like, the killer has to mean like not like replacing the market, but like take a good share of it, which is what a lot of these games didn't do. Remember, like, obviously everyone remembers like the whole meme, but oh, this game's gonna be the Destiny killer, cough cough Anthem.
Yeah, the Oblivion killer, the whatever killer, and it's like, shut up, just stop.
It just doesn't end well because it's like it's hard to take a game that has a pretty good market foothold already,
and
and it's
replace
specifically
it.
hard
Yeah.
with God. and it's also twice as hard of gacha games because the cost fallacy
Sunk cost fallacy.
or sunk cost fallacy.
You're right about that.
Because like, let's say there's a whale who blew a lot on Genshin, there's no way he's gonna even consider trying, or his chances of trying Tower Fantasy, unless he's rich, go significantly down. Because he's like, why would I play this other game?
You would be one of them.
Yeah, you would.
I'm free to play. Let's not get interested. I'm free to play.
Yeah, let's not get it
Trust me, guys,
twisted.
I'm free to play.
No, it's MMOs are the same way. Like this, that's the reason WoW stayed put while WildStar
killer.
got fucking dumped on, because even if somebody would have liked WoW more than, or I mean, WildStar more than WoW, it's pretty hard to get them to switch when they've got, 10,000 hours into one game.
Yeah, I mean that's
Really
one of the reasons why
powerful?
I like. Yeah, go for it. That's the reason why it's hard to be the X killer when it comes to
Yeah,
game releases.
Blizzard would have to really fuck up.
They
They have, and it
which-
still doesn't
yeah,
do
which
anything.
They have. I mean, really fuck. I mean,
thing
really
is,
fuck
Blizzard-
up. But,
the Blizzard is a little different, but like, it's just that the only way these games really die a lot of times is that they shoot themselves. Like for the last few years of Call of Duty, where they took a gun to their feet and just kept shooting until their feet were nothing but blood and bones, or scraps
Dude,
of bones.
I saw a game that got announced or something, and I saw the game and I was like, basically, from what I understood from this new game, I don't know what it's called, I can't remember, but it basically just looked like Anthem to me, and I was like,
so what?
Oh,
some game I saw on Steam, I think from the Gamescom showcase. It basically looked like a better version of Anthem, and I was like, okay.
I totally
Like,
blocked
you're not-
those.
You're not talking about Exo Primal, are you?
Is that it? I don't know.
Because Exo Primal is more like EDF with mech, with power suits.
I don't know, dude. I saw it and I was like, that looks kind of like.
A lot of people
stuff.
do use the comparison with Anthem. That's how it looks, with the power suit. It's more like EDF than Anthem.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Which I'm looking forward to get. It looks fun.
I don't know. I think Anthem could have been a really good game, to be honest. So that's why when anything kind of
Talking about
similar,
Exo Primal. Exo Primal looks fun, so I
Yeah.
might get it.
I don't know. It looked like Anthem for a second. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because the power suit they
Yeah.
use.
These are garbage.
Oh, fuck this asshole dropping down there.
But yeah, it's hard to be the
Oh
X
fuck
killer,
you!
which fine. And also the one other reason is just that,
Wow.
it's also about balance too when it comes to gacha games and MMOs, because in Tower Fantasy there's gonna be raids, but are raids gonna be balanced around whales or free to play? That's my big question.
Well, right, whales. Come on now.
If because if raids are balanced towards whales, then
I mean,
I'm
they
just
kind of
not
have to
interested in
be, because you don't want to.
You're the ones paying the bills.
Exactly. You don't want to. What's the word I'm looking for?
disturb the whales, or do what they did in Diablo Immortal. I was watching Asme. He basically made a term called
you don't wanna
you whale
beach-
so hard you beach the whale.
Yeah, you don't want to beach the whale, right? Yeah.
I mean that's like what Diablo Immortal did, and that's what pissed a lot of whales off in that game. It's just because whales like to be OP, but they don't want to be beached. So
They don't get a choice anymore.
I mean they do technically because better, but if it's balanced toward
No, if they keep
Oh.
spending money, they don't get a choice.
But in terms of if it's balanced towards whales, I just have no interest in doing raids like that. Because if I'll just give an example, because
Could you
Genshin
imagine if
Genshin
Destiny has
isn't
that?
because Genshin isn't balanced towards whales, and I know this because I've played the game, and as someone who's whaled on it, the game is easy as dirt for me.
I thought you were a free-to-play user.
right?
Oh, sorry, I had to lie. As a free to play, as a free to play whale Leviathan something, the game is
Mierda.
insanely easy to me. So that's why like
Leviathan.
Genshin's a little different in other gacha games because FGO is fun. I like so like, but Genshin's bound towards more free to play, which as a result means the game is just generally not as difficult, but the combat is generally just really exciting. So that's why a lot of people play it. Which I mean, I sort of prefer that system than being balanced towards whales. I'd rather whales be OP in an easy ass game and free to plays have a shot than the other way around. I don't know if that's like a copium take, but either way, I have no interest in playing Tower Fantasy. That's just a long way of saying I'm not going to play it or don't really care for it.
Oh
That's
shit!
the moral of the story.
2 of these motherfuckers.
That's the big moral. So yes. Anyone watch Gamescom by the way?
Oh.
I haven't. No.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Have they showed like gameplay games, gameplay trailers or just cinematic?
No idea. I haven't seen Gamescom. I was hoping you've seen it, JC. I was like, JC, please. I haven't seen it at all.
No, I just know Razor Fist released a video. I haven't watched it yet. The thumbnail went something like "Show me the games" or something like that. So I don't know if they actually show anything. I'm interested in the Dune MMO.
Oh yeah, that's on the.
Want to see how that's.
Wait, a Dune.
It's supposed to be an MMO.
Yep.
I just watched the movie.
Good.
It looks pretty fucking awesome.
I watched the movie recently, so
Wait,
I am
why is he fucking his mom? Wait a second, I downloaded the wrong Dune.
You're talking about Dune. You're talking about Dune, like the movie I saw, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
with the sandworm.
Dune. Yeah.
Dune.
Yeah, with the sandworm. Yeah, they're coming out with an MMO, and based on what people are saying, it sounds like it's probably gotta be like a Conan Exile type of game.
That'd be kind of based.
It would be awesome. Yep.
Also, as Dune has a cool universe, from what I've seen in that movie.
So we'll see. I am interested. I did like the movie.
Fuck.
I did like the movie. The reboot.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
I never saw the original.
And
so
and the older games, Dune 2.
2000, yeah, Dune 2000 is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I have it, but is kind of scratched up.
Oh, you can download it.
By the way,
they've got it on like.
Yeah, I know. I just like to use my disc. This is how I am. I also like the original movie, without the whispering going on every 5 seconds. People are thinking to themselves.
Yep.
I'm like, this, you don't need to narrate yourselves like every
Well,
scene.
that's the issue is that.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, it's not an anime, guys. Come on.
That's what you think.
Do an anime. You know what? Do an anime would be probably be neat. They can maybe tackle a lot of stuff from the books. I never read the books, just the audiobook for the first one.
Oh, fuck you, game.
I understand. I understand. The books are really good.
Yeah,
I get like 2/3 of the way into the book every time, and then I kind of sort of lose interest. But
yeah, that is slow, bro.
It's a very slow book.
I mean, same way I call Lord of the Rings. I think those books are probably really slow to read too.
I'm a dum-dum and I just fucking don't read.
Yes, you are, but that's okay.
Lord of the. By the way, have you all seen the disaster that is Rings of Power?
No, I haven't, and I'm not interested in.
I haven't watched it. I've only seen Neurotic talk about it, and I'm just like, holy shit. Holy shit, Amazon.
I think critics are shitting on it. I
They
know they're
are.
shitting. I know there are critics shitting on Saints Row. That's
Oh
great.
yeah, yeah.
The game advertised itself as being woke, and it got exactly what it deserved. The game about dildo
I mean, they
humor just
literally
tried
removed
to go woke.
everything that was popular about the first couple.
Saints Row
Was there 2 or 3? I can't remember.
The
first
first
three.
three Saints,
3.
because in Saints Row 3 you can character customize yourself to have massive ass
well,
knockers and that.
Yeah, first 2 for me. I couldn't get into 3.
I like 3. 4, I actually really liked 4 too, by the way, because I didn't really take 4 as a Saints Row game. It was like a co-op superpower game, and I really liked that.
Yeah, sure.
The best I can do again is still just overload.
I get it though. I get why people weren't exactly a fan of Saints Row 4 or 3 because they missed the old tone of the original games.
Okay,
Or
let's
5
start this
original
up.
games, only Saints Row 2. Because there's no human beings have ever played Saints Row 1. At least recent memory, because no one's ever, because it's only exclusive to the Xbox. This very day, so like
Yeah,
no
because
one's
nobody ever
it.
played Xbox.
Yeah, of
Nah,
course.
dude, what's an Xbox?
Only cringelers have ever used an Xbox.
Well, now you
Surprisingly,
can play them
Xbox
on
360.
PC. So.
Right?
You play the first one? I actually wanted to play the first one, but like I just,
I think the first one is on PC. Yeah.
oh, it's kind of base. Give that a try.
I have 2 on GOG. Shit. Oh fuck you! God damn.
No, fuck are you?
But yeah, more. I don't know. Just Saints Row is getting shit on for what it deserves because it's just like the game sucks.
Good, yeah, good.
Well, like, dude, you do stupid shit like that and then get like mad when people say your game's dog shit. Like, come on.
And the problem is, like, it's funny too because they tried saying no people who don't like your game are incels, and I'm like, KOTOR, your game sucks.
What was the game like before?
Project harder,
good?
motherfuckers. Project harder.
I wonder how many of the devs put themselves in the game as like the main character.
I just
Or the main
like the
characters.
problem is like.
Oh yeah, I know.
Saints Row, it's just
Think
like,
that yeah, that was the
characters
thing
are-
with the DMC
DC,
reboot.
come on, bro.
The DMC reboot. The guy in charge. With the DMC reboot inserting himself as Dante, fucking loser.
Oh shit.
Or the
the only
Cuckman?
Dante I've seen. The problem is no, that's Last of Us. The only Dante
I know, but still, Cuckman.
was Cuckman was more of a sexual
fuck!
fetish than actual self-insert. To be honest,
Still a self-insert though.
yeah, I mean, I
It's
don't
still
know why-
weird. It's
I
actually
don't know why
weirder
it's-
than all the other ones, to be honest.
I don't know why you couldn't just watch porn instead of doing that creepy self-insert, but
He's probably just mentally handicapped and doesn't understand anything.
He's a loser.
like probably.
It's
Like,
not-
beyond a loser, bro.
Why does he look like an emo F slur? Damn it.
But yeah, I just
Looks like an emo bitch too. I could not stand playing that game when it was on Game Pass. The DMC reboot was on Game Pass, so I tried playing it. I got through like an hour and 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm done.
the problem.
I could not stand the fucking character.
I've only ever played the 5th game, by the way, so that's why like I've only ever had good experiences.
I've
I
never
played
any of them.
I played basically all of them, but never finished one.
5's really good. I haven't played the other ones, but 5's really good.
Yeah, 5 is great. 5 is awesome.
I enjoy the comment. I know who Virgil was, by the way, at the time,
Oh,
so I was
shit.
like,
This
wait,
is
who
gonna
the
be
fuck's this
tough.
V guy? And then
Yeah,
he
right.
turns out to be
Yeah,
Virgil, and I'm like,
yeah,
oh, who the fuck
V-
is Virgil?
Yeah, new character that they introduced in the game.
Yeah, but
Spoiler,
everyone
by the
who's
way,
played-
Lou.
And, yeah, the problem is if anyone familiar with Devil May Cry knows that's Virgil right away. Also, the plot for it's kind of funny, because like it's just the whole plot is like, you know who Maxor is by chance or
The what?
Oh shit, oh
no.
shit.
no? Maxor, he's a YouTuber.
No.
He made the funny joke about Genshin players not knowing the age of consent. If you remember that meme.
Well,
I
do they know?
kind of sort of remember something about that.
Well, no, but basically he made a video about an inaccurate telling DMC5, and he basically pointed out how the whole story is just a giant circle for Virgil to revive himself. Because you have Virgil 1 trying to revive himself, Virgil 2, and then you have Virgil's son being Virgil 3 in the situation trying to revive Virgil.
I don't
Just
understand
kinda-
any of this. I'm just gonna say yes.
my cake. God damn it.
Not
Either
his
way.
cake. They're getting them cheeks.
Ooh,
It's the
that
game that
fucking hurt.
It's the game that it's just so you guys remember. It's the game that like the higher combos you get, the louder the music gets. In games
Yeah,
that
yeah, and the
that
fucking
they couldn't
journalists could not. The fucking journalists complaining about how they couldn't hear the music.
Yeah, the crappy
'cause they
music
suck.
sound. Yeah.
Because they suck.
That's just embarrassing.
Yes.
It's funny as shit, dude.
I feel like if I was ever that bad at video games, I'd just stop playing video games
Even-
altogether.
And
I'd have to
or
find a new
just-
hobby.
Or just
Also,
don't play
I like-
that particular game. You know.
I remember watching the IGN review, by the way, I think it was, and you know what was so funny? When you turn on auto combo, the game
Ooh.
automatically puts on display that you have auto combo on, so you can't hide it. And then the IGN review, I think it was, I was watching, it had auto combo on this like. on
And what?
the,
They still couldn't get an S rank.
Well, yeah, because even if auto combo on, you still don't don't have the music off.
'Cause they suck.
And at that point, it's like they said the combos of this game are like, oh, not that.
Oh.
Like, yeah, all your
Combo's
combos
too hard. I'm just stupid at video games.
It's like I think it's like, oh, the problem was like in the reviews, like he's like IGN guy's like the combos are exciting. I'm like, bro, what exciting combos are you doing? All you're doing is pressing X.
Yeah, you're just holding a button.
That's so exciting for these people with 2 brain
And the thing is,
cells.
like the combos weren't even that hard, like aren't even that hard to do. Like it's just a little practice, and you can do it pretty easily. The game tells you how to do it, and there's a literal training mode for it too.
The
So
same
it
train,
really
same
is.
train. You know, what was 2K? I think it is. You know, couldn't get through the fucking tutorial in Cuphead.
Yep.
Fucking
Yeah, well-
Christ, dude. Like,
These game journalists suck.
I swear, dude, if I ever get into game development, I would tell developers, dude, instead of easiest, put game development, game developer mode.
Game journalist mode.
Yep.
Game journalist mode. I'm sorry, yeah.
I mean, even in like I think the only game that the only game that had made fun of you for going for a lower difficulty I can remember was the first Wolfenstein game.
Oh,
Never
fuck
played the other
you.
ones, by the way, because I heard they were bad. But the
the,
Wolfenstein
the new
order game,
the new Wolfenstein games say like you're playing on like baby difficulty.
yeah, they kind of make funny because like
Yeah,
you go
but
on
it's
easiest
that's not
difficulty, it
really
shows
make
what's his
funny.
name.
It's not really making fun of you.
Are
Not
you
like
sure about that? Because we
mean,
know
it
these journalists
kinda-
would cry about anything.
Also, you can't even get the ending for. I'm pretty sure you can't even get the ending if you play it on easy for Wolfenstein.
I would play Wolfenstein on the second highest difficulty, and then I do their quote unquote highest, and then I don't think I would ever try to do their deathless
I just-
runs.
Oh,
I guess I just don't understand the
Yeah.
appeal of playing games on easy.
Depends on the game.
If I don't feel like you know going playing the game like with any sort of difficulty, I put easy and just get the story over with. But otherwise, I usually play on normal.
Because it's not that like I don't play every game on hard, but I would never play any game on easy because I like combat to be exciting. I don't like if a game's too easy, I just don't like it all that much. To be honest.
Well, it depends on the game.
Star-
Some games I have fun because they're just simple, silly. You know, it's like I
Left 4
actually
Dead.
there's
I mean, I
there's
wouldn't say
some
Left 4
I
Dead's
there's
easy,
some
but-
idle
but-
games
You-
on.
well, if you play Left 4 Dead
Wow,
on easy, it's
seriously?
actually really
I can't
easy.
even finish my sentence. Jesus, guys.
No, cause you're white.
You should know this already. Come on.
We're waiting.
Oh, I'm done. Go ahead.
No.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
It's fine. It was a silly
Gosh.
point anyway.
Not silly. I promise. Please continue.
Dad, please, I love you.
Of course.
Did you die?
Ah, shit.
Yes, ignore that. We're low resilience.
Oh, is that
Ah.
enough? Fuck. I don't think that's enough to.
Pete, your point, please say it.
I was just gonna say that there's some idle games on the phone that I enjoy because they're silly and stupid, but they're fun. You log in, you do a couple of things to upgrade your base or whatever, and set a bunch of stuff up, and then you let it go, and then you come back a while later, and
Yeah.
I
So
mean, I guess it
Clash
just
of
depends on the
Clans.
game. I mean, I guess it is all just. You're right. Depends on the game.
sure.
But like,
Oh,
if a
no,
game
you
has like
cannot.
like easy enemies, I like it when the game gives you an option to move like millions of trash mobs.
Oh shit.
I guess it depends, but like when it comes to Doom, I would never play it on easy, for example.
Some
Like
game,
normal.
yeah, like mostly I play on normal, but some games, like Doom, I play on ultra violent.
Well, and
Oh,
that's
the
the
When
second
Doom
thing.
hard
20,
mode.
Some games
2016 Doom, I play ultra violent, and
Some games
it
are
was
meant to be super difficult, and some games are meant to not be super difficult.
yeah. Problem was I was playing on Xbox originally, so shooters with a controller, it was awful.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It was a pain. It was a pain in the ass,
That's why
but I managed it. You know.
these these fucking clowns that insist that every game have fucking accessibility options that include easy modes and stuff like that. It's not just about like they say it's only about accessible. Oh, we just want more people to be able to play the. No, you don't. No, that you're using those people as cover. Which, by the way, these are the people who, if they actually encountered a disabled person on the sidewalk that needed help, they would cross the street and avoid on eye contact so that they wouldn't feel guilty about fucking uh
Asking for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
about not about saying no or about avoiding them or whatever. And
they
they
feel
use
like
these people as cover to, you know,
Yeah,
try
like
and guilt
when
the
they
rest
make
of
those
us.
like when they make those those controllers, those disability controllers, like the pads and whatever. It's like, oh, because we want these people to play games. No, you want to make yourself look good. Let's be honest. And people fall for it.
I mean, it depends because with controllers, I think
Oh,
more
fuck
options is always
off.
good for controllers.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I don't
it's
have a
like
problem with controllers. That's that controllers and even like,
I don't know.
colorblind modes, schemes for controls, and even like if a game decides to put in some sort of accessibility features for easier difficulty or or easy combos or whatever, like I don't have a problem with that, but not every game
What
wants
the
like there's
fuck?
the big thing the example I use is there's a reason that people call a game the Dark Souls of X and not the Doom on Nightmare difficulty of X. And that's because there is no there's no difficulty option, but it's like Dark Souls is Dark Souls. There's only one mode,
Yeah.
and it's
the mode of
super
get good.
fucking difficult. I mean, this thing, they wanted to make a game that was the Olympic level of difficulty for video games, and they did. And you can like it or not like it. You can say that it's easy or it's hard. Like all that doesn't matter. But the point is that what they were going for was a game that had the ultimate level of difficulty in the style that they wanted, and that's it. You either beat it or you didn't, and there was no turning down the difficulty. There was no fucking, auto combos, auto dodge, shit like that. That's not what they were going for. And it really pisses me off because it's just like everything. You give an inch and they're going to fucking take, they're going to take 1,000
Everything. Yeah.
miles.
Yeah.
Because now their demands for accessibility modes are things like, oh, if your game has voice chat, you have to include text to speech and speech to text options.
Yeah. about
and shit
that.
like that, which it's like, okay, so now you're insisting that these devs, a lot of which do not have all that much money, or all that many developers, or all that many coders, spend fucking God knows how much money it costs to develop something like a text-to-speech engine, or a speech, and text-to-speech isn't even the really difficult one,
So just ignore me.
but speech-to-text is super fucking difficult, and they're trying to make laws that say your game has to have these features. And it's like, no, go fuck yourselves. That's
Yeah, this is why I don't want government interventions on
exactly.
video games. So, like, fuck
Exactly. Hey, Brimstone.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, guess what asshole just showed up?
What up, girlfriend?
Becky, oh my god, you're not gonna fucking
hold
believe
up.
it.
Hi,
Oh my
girl.
god, what happened? Oh my god, what happened? What happened? What happened, girl?
These
happened?
little bastards were hitting on me, trying to suck my blood all day, so I went out and bought over $100 worth of ortho and diabetes earth, and I went fucking crazy!
Yeah, I can tell it drove you crazy. You stumble on that shit.
Oh, dude. Like, no joke. Like, this shit was getting bad, dude. So, like, I got her to get up. I was like, yo, we're going to the store. Fucking I've been at this dude all fucking day. Boys, I have cleaned 6 fucking rooms. Deep clean.
Congratulations.
Vacuumed. Diatomaceous earth.
Congratulations,
Ortho.
become a woman.
Fucking staircases. Dude, my house looks like a cocaine factory and ortho factory blew up together there in one space.
Congratulations, you became a woman.
Is it? I'm sorry, Brem. I'm sorry, Brem. Isn't it a coincidence that I actually been watching Hoarders the past week?
Well, I'm not a hoarder, motherfucker, so shut up.
That's what you tell us, but
But
Well, we know Rambo is with PS4 games.
well, not anymore. He got rid of them all.
Yeah, I know.
he was.
That was yeah, he was. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I mean, it takes a little bit for the ortho to kick in, but you know what? I don't care.
I'm done with the Nightfall 3.
First of all,
How you guys doing? How's the night going, gents?
Chilling.
good,
What's up with
good.
you?
Oh, besides, you know, going cocaine crazy, you know, doing pretty good.
Streaming Kirby's Dream Buffet. If you want to look at it.
Kirby's Dream Buffet. What the fuck?
Yeah, the Kirby racing game.
yeah, gooba gooba gooba.
Oh, actual racing game? What the?
I mean, not like kart racing.
No, you just roll
Alright.
around like a puffball, eating as many strawberries as possible, which is how you actually win Dream Buffet.
Wait, Didge, time for the intense question I gotta ask you. I asked the
Go for it.
gentleman this earlier. I gotta ask you. Alright. What? When it comes to boob sizes,
Yeah.
is flat okay?
If she's got an ass.
I'm not.
That's my only requirement. If it's a
Valid
flat
answer.
chest, I want titties.
Valid answer. I very much agree with that. I'm more so in the legs department though when it comes to that.
Yo, thick thigh. Hey, you know what? You get that naturally with a big ass. So, that's good.
Fuck.
Yes. Sir. So yeah, that's all right. I got that answer I was looking for, so it's okay.
Yeah, man, you gotta have something to hang on to when you're fucking riding that shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have something.
Oh, you better have long hair.
Oh, that works.
Of course, if she has short hair, execution. But
I mean,
You
it
heard it
depends
here
on
first,
how short.
execution.
actually, it depends.
the
Short
fuck?
hair can be okay. Like it's not like here's the thing: if you have short hair,
I don't like
you're not-
pixie cut. Pixie hair is.
Like,
nah.
Yeah, pixie
You
cut
didn't-
is
you
fucking
didn't
garbage.
okay, man,
Yeah.
face, but like
Yeah.
when
Very
it comes to
few
short,
women
when
can
it
wear
comes to
that shit
short
and make it
hair,
look good.
it's like
Yeah.
it only looks good on anime characters.
Yes,
Real women
that's
don't
well,
wear that.
fictional characters in general, but yeah, because there's some 3D,
Really?
like, you know, video game characters with short hair that
I'm
look
not at my
okay.
headphones.
And,
Hold on. Huh? What was that?
huh?
Oh, I thought you said something else. Sorry.
Oh, just that there's some 3D characters in like video games that look okay with short hair, but
Oh yeah, I mean anime girls. That's just a default. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Incredibly based answer. I approve.
Cause anime girls, yeah, dude, they could totally wear that shit. But like, I've very rarely seen an actual woman wear pixie cut and
have it look
looked
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it never does,
Mm.
ever.
A certain somebody that lived with me got her hair as a pixie cut. I'm gonna tell you right now, it looked like shit. She
It
looked
did.
way hotter with long hair.
And that's why she got all
Shocker.
pissed off when Blue said she
Why are you bringing me
looked
up? I
she
didn't
looked
say
better with
shit.
longer hair. Yeah, you did. You told her she'd
Didn't
look better
I?
with long hair, and she got all fucking butthurt about it.
I don't think I said that. I think I said short hair is ugly. I think that's what I said.
Same
Well,
thing.
whatever, it doesn't matter. You basically
In
told
her
her she'd
eyes,
look better
same
with
thing.
long hair, and she got all fucking butthurt about it.
That's funny.
Well, I'm
Uh,
sorry that I'm correct. Anyways.
Silent Wolf says, I am a useless information hoarder. I will screenshot videos, articles, etc., knowing damn well I won't look back at it. I do the same thing. Memes. I've got 10,000 memes that I never use.
I do that with fan art. I
And
have
I've
so
got-
much fan art saved, and I just never look at it.
I've got videos saved from years worth of videos, like Joe Rogan podcasts and Jordan Peterson podcasts and shit like that.
I think the only one I saved and like re-listened is the Alex Jones Returns episode, but that's because you can't find that anymore, and that episode's a gold mine.
I don't like it. It was okay, but it wasn't like the most hilarious thing ever.
It's so good. What do you mean? It was 4 and I think hours and like 4.5 hours of just amazing shit. But all the Alex Jones podcasts are good in that way. So
I wouldn't know. I never watched Alex Jones.
he's just a really interesting character. But
I mean, sure, but like,
he doesn't
they don't know.
crack
He's not the
in a lot of
funniest
ways.
guy ever. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Oh well.
Freaking frog's gay.
Regardless. Didge, have you watched this anime called TZ Master Takagi-sama?
Come on, dude. Rem hardly watches anime.
Okay. No, I was gonna say watch it, but you don't watch anime, so never mind.
I didn't say he doesn't watch anime. I just said he hardly watches anime.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say watch it because it's very wholesome and super good, which is why I hate it. But anyways.
But you're not into wholesome anime though.
Oh, he
You're
is.
right.
He just doesn't
My-
like it.
High school Dixie is the most wholesome of them all, to be honest.
Truth.
Blue sees wholesome. He's like, yes, but then also depressed at the same time.
That's not true at all.
You're right. It's super true.
Oh, there's a meme I saw. I cannot watch a movie where a dog dies, but I could totally watch a documentary about a murderer
Oh no!
who
fuck,
killed
fuck.
27 people. Like it's fine. That was funny.
Wait, what happened?
A meme I saw. I can't watch a movie with where the dog gets killed, but I can watch a documentary about a murderer who killed 27 people. Like it's fine.
Oh yeah, because they're doing
Which-
the Lord's work, right? Think about it. How many of those people probably fucking deserved it? Just saying.
Maybe, yeah.
Sorry, I'm in a bit
Perhaps.
of a dark mood today. I feel pretty fucking good after, committing genocide in my house. I made Hitler's war camp look light.
That's impressive.
Bro, telling you,
Oh,
dude.
this
Fuck,
guy's a
I'm gonna be
pain.
on I'm gonna be on the Flea's most hit list soon, dude. It's gonna happen. They're gonna rise up. I'm telling you.
Damn it.
They're gonna be asking for voter rights soon. That's how bad it's gonna be.
Bloodsuckers rise up. Bloodsuckers
Also-
rise up.
Good news
Yep.
for anyone who want the 30 series card now, by the way. You can get them at retail price years later.
I thought they were a little below retail.
And I'm pretty sure they're at, like, from what I've seen, they're basically at retail price.
I thought they
So
were
now you
like
can-
100 or 2 below.
I remember, I
The
thought it was
what?
the same. 30 series cards. So either way, you can get
that was
NVIDIA
a
cards
golden
cheap now,
Oh.
years later. So that's good, I guess. If you still need a graphics card.
Oh shit, I dodged that, but alright.
All right, so boys, what all did I miss with topics? Or
Nothing
have
really,
you-
actually.
Nothing.
Oh no. Okay.
Other than
Cool,
me
cool,
just jerking off on stream.
Oh, dude, I feel amazing.
Oh, you
today,
mean
dude.
like that one Twitch streamer? Let's go.
Yo,
You
fucking
can say
Blue
Dark
turning into
South, right?
DSP. Let's go.
No, not DSP. The latest one with the chick.
She had sex on stream. First off, I don't do that. You know, virginity is cool.
No, it's not.
I'll have you
What are you
know,
talking about?
virginity is cool and base. And first off, I'm what they call a weeb. Sex is not something I do. I'm like in ascent. I'm the ascended. I don't need sex.
You're the ascended, huh? That works. I mean, why not?
It's like It's like you. No, I can't do that. Regardless.
I mean, we live in a day and age, ladies and gentlemen, that a trumped up fucking rape charge could actually create a fucking bill in motion to kill babies. So, I mean, whatever you want to do, Blue. You know what I mean? Like, hey, they did it back in the early '60s. Why not?
You know what? Sex robots are kind of base. Let's win for that.
I agree. I agree. Let's fucking go.
I think
I got a question though. If you get more than one sex robot, what does that make you? Is that weird? Like, especially if they're as reactive.
That's cheating though.
Cheating.
You don't cheat. You don't cheat on a lady. Like,
Shut
fuck up.
the fuck up, Blue.
Like if I have my dream sex robot wife Artoria, I can't get another sex robot because that's cheating.
Oh, is it? Is that
Why
how
can't
it
I
Yeah.
open this?
Yeah, you can't cheat on a sex robot. That's fucked up.
Yeah, bro.
Especially if she cooks and cleans and fucks. Dude, you can't do that. That's fucked up. You shouldn't cheat on your partners, even if they're robots.
Oh, Brem, have you played Dimesia yet?
No, I haven't.
It's called having
I've
class.
just been, genociding,
meme, head
so
to
I haven't had time. Is it good?
And to the
I'm enjoying it so far.
Is that what you're playing tonight?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go and check it out on the stream then. It looks like a fucking good game, dude. Like, I actually want to try it.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it-
like Bloodborne, basically.
Oh, speaking
Hold
of
on.
which, guess what? Got my fucking gaming license today, boys.
What's
What?
it even mean?
I got my Pennsylvania gaming license. I got approved for it today.
What
So
does
I
it
can
even
start
Oh,
working.
oh, you mean like gaming, like
Like, I could fuck you up if you break a gaming law if I wanted to. You know what I mean? That kind of
What?
license. Yes,
I'm
I got that
confused,
today.
but okay.
So every state
Yeah.
has a gaming board that is in charge of gambling and stuff.
Oh, that's
So-
what you meant.
that's
Okay.
yeah,
I went,
that kind of
I went
gaming.
full fucking like brain.
I know,
dead.
like what? Like now you can stream legally, or
I was like, what are
You
you
can stream.
talking about?
He was streaming illegally before. That's why.
Like,
I
are you
mean, fucking.
drunk right
That's
now,
how
bro? Like, what are you
fucking.
talking about?
That's how the UK wants it,
Okay, but the UK's
Boy, you
dumb.
got
or
a
Canada.
license.
Didn't Canada do something like that
I-
recently, where you got to
I
get a
tried.
license to stream?
I was
stream?
having, you know what's
They
funny is I was
tried.
having that conversation with somebody in this chat. I don't remember who it was the other day when I was in here, but they were talking about like they were asking me about like what exactly entails gambling laws when it comes to casinos, and I was explaining it to them. And I told them, I said, there are reasons why you don't want this, and there are reasons why I can see why somebody would want this. And I told them like, and I'll say it in this chat for anybody that's watching. In gambling, there's certain bylaws you have to follow as a casino or business owner per se. You have to make sure that every player's tracked at a certain amount. So if they spend say $2 to $3 grand, guess what happens? If you
Can you
break
just
that
tell me?
3,000, you get taxed. That's right, you get taxed by spending your own money. Can you imagine?
What the fuck? Wait, what?
So let's say okay, so let's say this, right? You go and you spend $1,500, right? But you win 2,000. So technically you've only made $500. Technically,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's
Now-
a profit.
Absurd.
Now, you are tracked separately on two different transactions. You are tracked on a outgoing and you're tracked on an incoming. It doesn't matter how much you lose. You could literally lose $4 grand and win $4 grand, and you're going to be taxed out the ass for that $4 grand. So you're still down that state's percentage rate. and they double dip. That's the worst part. And I was telling him, I said, this is the kind of laws you're going to be dealing with if we decide that we want gambling laws to govern our gaming habits. Because this is the shit that's going to happen. You're going to be double taxed on shit. Your winnings when it comes to money, because that's the thing, right? Like if you put gaming laws in this, they're going to have to make it a currency win base, not just an item win base. So like you're gonna have to be taxed on shit on digital goods, which would be fucking stupid.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what would happen if we did.
I need to grab an SMG.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely retarded. Just
yeah.
You can make,
what up? Go get.
You can make a profit of $1. You can still get taxed. Like fuck off.
Here's
no,
my
they don't start
50
the taxing.
cents.
They don't start the taxing until after you break the $1,200 threshold, right? So anything over $1,200, so $1,200 and 1 cent, you will get taxed.
Taxation.
Oh no!
Even though you spent probably $4,000.
It's literally
liberal.
Memes going the libertarian route now.
Nah,
Come on,
liberals.
dude.
No, liberals want more taxes. Libertarians are the ones that are like, taxes.
Libertarians are like
I was joking.
Oh, I thought you were serious. I'm like, no.
I'm not that stupid, dude.
He's always serious.
Stupid.
What are you talking about?
Totally serious.
Oh my god, she's kind of based.
Oh, are you trying to figure? Are you just trying to figure your build out right now?
What do you
Pete?
play?
What?
Are you just trying to figure out your build right now?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. He's playing.
What are we playing today,
Well, he's
Thymesia.
playing Thymesia, which is like the Bloodborne knockoff. And I'm sorry, Pete. I saw that shit when I was half asleep. And I retweeted it to you.
Yeah.
I was like, no
pissed.
fucking way, dude. I was kind of hyped. I was so tired when I saw it, bro. I was like, oh fuck it, because I had a feeling he was trolling, but like it looked legit, so I tweeted
It did
to
look
you anyways.
legit. That's what pissed me off.
Bro, that fucking asshole. And then he tweets later, evidently I have good credit. I'm like, you son of a bitch. You fucking dick.
You're just mad now. He's
Always
like, you
check the
fucking lying
replies.
piece of shit.
Well,
You lying
dude,
piece
when
of
he tweeted that out, like he didn't have hardly anything on there. I
That's
literally
why you
like saw it
always
as he.
check the replies.
Well, no, he didn't have any at the time. Like as I saw him
Yeah.
post
And
it,
even
there
like,
wasn't really
why
anything
would
on
I
there.
waste time checking Twitter
It
replies
literally
when I
takes
can?
2 seconds when you're already on
And
there.
it
Don't
takes
even
2
give me an
seconds to
excuse.
check Steam.
No, because
so
when
like,
you see
what's
the
the
post,
difference?
no, when you check the post, the reply. I don't know how your guys' shit works, but like the replies come up like right when I pick the post. And like
Did
I
you
said,
say
when I saw that
plus?
he posted,
I knew immediately as the moment I saw the first reply was like some dude fucking like some big giant dog thing, and I was like, okay, cool.
What?
Yep. On the reply to his tweet, someone uploaded a video of some like Bloodborne characters like fucking or something, and I was like, bro.
Oh, you know what?
Uh,
Indie studio. That's all I'm gonna say. That indie studio.
well, Team 17 published Thymesia.
Yep.
So not exactly indie. I don't know.
What else did
They're
Diablo?
kinda. They're definitely not AAA.
They're double A.
All right, I gotta ask y'all a
Oh.
question. How do y'all
Yeah.
feel about Diablo 4?
I don't know.
It hasn't
I
come
don't
out yet. So.
It looks good, but I'm not getting my hopes up because like there's a bunch of rumors going on at the cash shop, and I'm gonna wait it out and see what everybody says about it before I buy it.
Wait, monetization.
correct.
Wow, guys, Blizzard would never do that.
No, they've never.
Whatever. Right now, yeah, I was playing Go Get. I
big
was
boss
playing
time.
the Kirby's Dream Buffet. I'm now playing Wave Race 64.
I think I played this map in D1.
You should play. You should
What?
hop on the. You should hop on Dolphin and play the Wind Waker emulator or Wind Waker.
Sorry for what?
Okay.
Wave Race 64 was my childhood. Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't know anything about it. I just I'm sorry because I want to be insulting.
It's a jet ski.
also,
It's a jet
why-
ski racing game. So
Oh, I thought you were talking about Zelda. Never mind. I thought you were talking about Wind
No.
Waker. I'm like, oh.
no.
Okay. But
Oof.
Blue, why would I play on an emulator when I can play on my Wii U or Wii?
I don't know. Okay, then play whatever way you want.
With your Wii, Go Get.
Yeah, my Wii.
You can touch my Wii. Let's go.
Hold
Shut
up,
the fuck
Meme,
up.
is this the King's Fall map?
That's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of
The
basic.
only
They
way I'm
added it.
touching is
Oh, I'm
Digis.
fucking dodging.
Yo!
This season.
Let's go! All right, boys. I'm gonna end this call. I got some business to attend to with Go Get here.
All right, later, Digi.
All right, I
You
got
know,
JC.
me and Goga are gonna try to help repopulate our people.
Fuck. No, 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 no.
Like, this whole thing is cursed. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good, guys. Sorry. Like, seriously, I just got the deep cleaning everything. I fucking went on a flea genocide.
It's because you're racism towards.
I
fleas,
cleared
that's
out.
why.
Dude, oh, check this out. So
So there's a
this,
flea aside.
yeah, it's definitely a flea
Ditch.
aside.
Speaking of fleas, Val
Yeah.
messaged me that
She told you
while
about
I was
it, yeah?
asleep yeah, but she didn't tell me that y'all had a flea infestation. No, she told me that if she hated somebody, she put fleas in their house.
Oh yeah, dude. You know why? Because they're literally the devil's pets, dude. Like, they are satanic incarnate, bro.
No, but I woke up, then I'm like, what happened? What happened while I was
We
asleep?
don't know, dude. We don't know where it came from, dude. Like, this just happened in the last month. Like, we haven't had fleas this entire time. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, dude, my cats have fleas. The fucking floor is covered again. Like, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, we were doing just fine, and all of a sudden we have fleas. So, yeah. But just today, I discovered that the people that were living here before us left a bunch of their trash in the closets here. Didn't even fucking clean it out. I'm like, you
I
motherfuckers.
feel like
So I have like 8 or 9 bags full things of trash on my porch right now, ready to be taken out. Like, and that's not even including what I bagged up. Like, what we bagged up was about 4 or 5 bags ourselves. So we've got about like 13 bags ready to go. Plus, I have one bag that's like I call the fleas internment camp. They're
Jesus.
rehabilitating.
How badly does it smell? If you don't want me to ask.
Oh, dude, it doesn't smell bad at all now, dude. Like, okay, so we got the ortho
No, I
home
meant the
defense.
garbage you found.
Oh, the garbage was pretty bad. Yeah, it was rancid actually. When I pulled it out of the closet, I didn't smell when it was in the closet, but pulled that bitch out. It looked like it was supposed to be just like all like dumb fucking, you know, boxes and shit. But the guy is a cologne collector evidently.
Oh.
Fucking weirdos.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So Digi, isn't it a coincidence I started watching Hoarders this past week?
Yeah. Right.
Oh
But
no, this is not my stuff. On the next
No,
episode of Hoarders.
honestly-
No, this is not my stuff. It was
honestly-
the previous owner.
No, actually, it was that case though. Like, honestly, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, dude. I'm lazy, but I'm not that fucking lazy. Holy fuck.
I haven't really swept my floor either. So
Yeah, I vacuumed up first, went through, fucking sprayed like a maniac, by the way. 2 gallons worth of Orthol all over this fucking house. Then I took professional grade, not food grade, professional deep fucking, like, the deepest you could go, diatomaceous earth. And I said, you know what? Cocaine just blew up everywhere.
Oh,
Have fun,
fuck.
motherfuckers. Dude, and that's not even including what I did the night before. The last night, dude, I salted this entire house. Because guess what salt does? It does the same thing as Dia, but Dia does it better.
fucking die.
I put salt everywhere, bro.
Oh my god.
Like, I was like, yo,
suck.
there's nothing that's gonna survive this fucking floor, dude. Nothing. Fuck this.
Yeah, dude, fleas are hella hard, dude. When my my parents had our old dog, they could not get rid of the fleas until after the dog died.
Dude, oh yeah, that reminds me. I even took it a
That
step
was
further,
the
dude.
dumbest gunfight I've ever
So
had.
that's those first 3 things I did, right? That's not including the light traps that I bought that attracts fleas up to 30 fucking feet. I bought 3 of those bitches. I'm gonna place one in this room and 2 upstairs in our room. And I'm gonna be placing that shit in the cat room. Yeah, bro, it's happening. Like, I'm not playing with these fucks.
Cat room.
Speaking of cats, by the way, while I was on vacation, dude, fucking cats were everywhere, on every street corner.
You were in Europe, right?
Yeah, fucking Greece,
Makes
you know,
sense.
but cats were cats were everywhere, and they don't get circumcised. So basically, they
Circumcised is not the right word.
they're not circumcised.
Neutered.
Sterilized.
Neutered? Yo,
Neutered,
imagine
yes.
fucking circumcising a feline.
They get sterilized.
Sorry, Mr. Fluffy,
They
but
don't
you're
get-
losing that extra inch off your penis tonight.
They don't get sterilized.
Sorry, but your
so these cats just get like they fuck like crazy. So basically, cats are everywhere. Like I'll go to every street corner, and I'll be like eating my souvlaki, just trying to have a good meal, and there's fucking cats around me. And
Well,
I'm like, what do you want?
yeah.
I'll fuck. Like there's like a cat. I'll literally fight you. Don't touch my food. I'll fight you right now. And if the cat did touch my food, I would kick it as hard as I could. Just saying.
Dude. Yo, check this out. I even took it a step further. I spent like $50 on these pills. There's like 6 pills.
Oh,
Put it
no.
back in a little bit blue.
Alright,
You
then.
feed
So
one.
just play without me.
You put one of these in your cat, in each cat, dude, and they will start killing the fleas for 24 hours straight. Bro, they already started working, and my cat so I'm hoping my cats hang out in their cat room and kill everything that's in there.
Yeah, yeah. When my cats got got fleas, none of the the store shelf stuff worked. They're garbage. They don't do shit.
Oh yeah, we went straight to PetSmart, dude. We went to PetSmart for
yeah,
that
so
shit, and that shit is expensive.
Yeah, we had to get the pills. They're the only ones that work. The only thing that could work against the fleas.
God
Yep,
damn.
I crushed that shit up, put it inside a wet food, and they ate that shit. I was like, thank you. Oh my god. And like, not even 30 minutes later,
did
they
y'all
already
talk
started
about
falling. Huh?
Did y'all talk about the Discord banning accounts?
Ooh, what happened with Discord?
Okay.
Well, supposedly is not really true.
No, it is true, but it's not. Change your profile picture is the thing. That's not the thing that causes it. Windows fucked up, and when you change it, it sends multiple requests at once, like upwards of 100. So you get
Jesus!
So you get banned for spamming,
Oh god.
but you didn't do it. It's also happening on mobile as well, apparently. I saw that was there, and I wouldn't. Like Windows,
okay, what's next?
it's Windows. I forget what it is, but what?
What?
What was the next thing you wanted to talk about, or do you have anything else? Because you didn't post that much.
Zucc
I
admits
posted a
censorship on behalf
shitload of
fans,
stuff in
KOTOR
the,
remake studio change, and Netflix re-show canceled.
But I posted a
What was
shitload
canceled
of
on
stuff
Netflix?
in the Game Talk, the Resident
The
Evil.
Resident Evil show, yeah. It says Zucc admits censorship on behalf of feds. Did you
Yeah,
guys already talk about that?
Kinda, sorta, but
No,
not really.
we talked about it offline.
Did you watch the interview, or at least a part of it, Bram or anybody?
No, dude. I
didn't see
literally
it.
just logged in and I saw
don't-
you
I don't
guys
know.
and I came in.
I don't know what interview you're talking about. Interview for.
What's his name?
Joe Rogan, Mark Zuckerberg.
Joe
I didn't
Rogan had
know this
an
happened
interview
until
with
today.
Mark Zuckerberg. So,
Well, there you
and
go.
then in the middle of the interview, Joe Rogan asked him, "All right, so what was going on with the with the Hunter Biden laptop story?" And he's like, "Well, the FBI came to us and said, hey, there might be some Russian disinformation, and so we downranked. We didn't do what Twitter did. Twitter just banned all talk about it, but we did downrank anybody." It's like, yeah, so we didn't just straight up ban any mention of it, but we did
Shadow banned it.
well, yeah, we did basically make it so that no one would ever see your posts if you made a post about it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not saying we shadow ban Pose, but we shadow ban Pose talking about it.
Well, that's no secret though. Every single social media shadow bans.
No, but
Yeah,
we.
you
Oh no. Okay, this is not just shadow banning, right? This is
Like delisting the post.
one.
Like
Well,
Well,
but
yeah.
I mean, that is shadow banning. But like, yes, we know they shadow ban. But one, it's nice to have confirmation that they do shadow ban. And two,
yeah.
this is Zuckerberg directly admitting that at the behest of the federal government, he censored news stories in favor of one political candidate or another. So, one,
Something we knew already.
it's knew it, but it's nice to have confirmation because now that's proof that they are politically taking sides, and two, that is proof that they are acting as agents of the U.S. government, so they can no longer use the excuse of, oh, we're a private company, we don't have to. No,
Yeah.
sir. You are doing things at the behest of the U.S. government. You are now an agent of the U.S. government. You are now subject to all the same rules and regulations that a government entity is subject to. So, get fucked.
Twitter's doing the same thing.
Incoming lawsuit.
Oh, I'm hoping for a lawsuit.
Oh, I can't I can't even imagine that they won't.
Well,
yeah, I'm down for this.
the
Actually.
lawsuit may happen, but it's more a question of if the court handles it like that.
Well, there's
Don't
two
get
ways.
rid of
There's
that.
two ways this lawsuit could happen, right? That is A, if Zuck is lying about this, the federal government will take him to the fucking task, right? Like he will go fucking
Well, I
down.
think
So like,
I think
no,
the
that
feds are busy right now.
no, but think about it though, right? Like, there's one thing you don't do, is you don't fucking tattletale on the feds. First off, even dude, if they don't kill you, they'll come at you for tax evasion shit that you never fucking did. Like, that's just how they are. So the federal government could easily fine or fucking destroy him if they wanted to, right? So that's already risk A. Risk B would be if he's telling the truth, then there has to be an inquiry done by the federal government or those in charge that help fund the federal. So like those people have to actually investigate to make sure that this claim is real. If it's real, then there's gonna be a lot of people that have every right to sue them for whatever Zuck's worth.
The FBI. Wait, hold up. You're expecting the FBI to investigate themselves?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but they
This is the
can't.
equi-
Like I
this is
said,
the
they can
equivalent-
sue, and they
this
can
is the
sue
equivalent
hard.
of-
Yep.
I mean, I hope so, but the investigation part, that's the equivalent of saying, oh, cops investigated themselves and found no wrongdoing. Anyways.
Right. No, I got you. But that's
Wait,
literally
you tell me
the
the
only
police
way it's
lie?
gonna work.
Stop lying.
Never.
Police
Well,
don't
police
lie.
are allowed to lie.
I really hope they get sued. I agree with you, Silent. We investigated ourselves and
Pretty
have
good.
found we did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the FBI has shown that they put their finger on the scale and they're just.
I mean, let me put it this
Terrible
way:
party.
when you're the federal government and you get the keys to the kingdom, what are you going to do to sustain your role? Are you A, going to admit to your own wrongdoings, lose actual funding from the fucking Central Intelligence Agency, or are you gonna sit there and say, nope, we have plausible deniability with Zuckerberg, so guess what? We're gonna make him look like a fucking clown and we're gonna destroy him. Like, they could easily do that. And then, of course, they'll sit there and say, well, there was nothing illegal done here, so we don't know why you guys are freaking out.
Why the fuck
Yeah,
was
there's no
that
you-
message held for
mean,
review? What the
a
fuck,
private,
YouTube?
a company being forced or being like
Okay.
informed by the federal government to do something. I don't know. That sounds like a bit of something that starts with an F. Don't want to say anything, of
Well,
course.
and the thing is like, we have more than just the CIA and the FBI, right? Like, they have
Also,
so many
A lot
subsects of
more.
each other that are like, some of them have higher clearance than even the Central Intelligence Office, bro. Like, it is insane to me with how many fucking of these offices exist and have more power.
My favorite thing about the FBI thing, though, is that now the FBI is apparently the most trustworthy institution, even though it is like the CIA and FBI have been caught red-handed doing some of this horrendous shit ever, but all of a sudden now they're good. It's like,
Yo,
okay,
that,
okay,
but like
buddy, sure.
if they're that trustworthy, then how come there are specific laws that are actually in place in our government that protects them, that says that they are not allowed to be sued? There's actual laws that do that. Think about that. Tell me how stupid that sounds.
No,
they're-
not
if they're
plausible deniability. Qualified immunity, which that shit needs to just be gotten rid of. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that has to be gone. That has to be that. Yeah.
It's such garbage.
Yeah, if you violate somebody's fucking rights, no, I'm sorry. You should be able to be fucking sued personally and professionally.
There is
and...
no qualified immunity for that.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
sue your
yeah, there
butthole.
is.
No, I said there shouldn't be. I meant
Oh, there shouldn't. Yeah, wow.
Oh yeah. There definitely shouldn't be. That's for sure. Like this shit's ridiculous.
As someone who's like a liberal, I would say there's the institutions shouldn't have qualified immunity to be like held accountable. But you know, I guess nowadays that's not allowed. But I don't know. I guess I'm asking for too much. Who knows?
Still waiting for that Civil War to happen.
Oh.
Oh,
I can't believe you're ask for these things. Like, dude, what the hell's your
Well, it's not
problem,
gonna happen.
man?
Well, I'm asking a corrupt.
Not with
Joe
that.
Biden
Not with that
I'm
attitude.
I'm asking a corrupt Joe Biden government, or currently our healthcare system is falling apart in Canada because of a corrupt government. I'm just asking governments to be held accountable. So you know,
It's
I know I'm asking a
definitely
little too
not
much.
corrupt, Blue. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, the Canadian healthcare system perfect. So it's perfect.
Ow.
Wolf. It's all good. Wolf says sorry. Cat walked across the keyboard.
I know, right? But YouTube had to censor it.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, YouTube says it's spam. And if it's key spam, that's censored.
All right, hold on. Okay, all information that was sent through this video on this stream was allegedly. Okay, I just fixed everything. We're good. Well, we already got a fucking warning because we talked about other things already. Okay, like God, so stupid. YouTube's really getting stupid.
Oh, by the way, so
like say allegedly 100 times, and they'll still flag your ass.
YouTube is now YouTube, Facebook, and a few others are now no longer banning or stopping people from saying that masks don't work, because now masks don't work because our Lord and Savior Fauci has declared that masks no longer work, even though everybody knew from the very beginning that masks don't work.
We've been saying that, yeah. We've been saying that.
Our Lord and Savior.
Don't get me started on the whole mask thing, by the way, because because like when I was flying back home, dude, they tried forcing me to wear a mask for a full like 10-hour flight, and I'm just like, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Did you wear
it? Not really. Luckily, the lady there was super cool, like super cool about it, and didn't really care. And as long as she didn't enforce it. Not really. I slept a bit off.
Must be the airline you're using, cause the two airlines I use.
It depends on the airline.
I didn't have to wear a mask. The two airlines I use.
It's
go to Texas.
It's mainly Canada, like because for some reason, the most well ventilated place of all time, a plane for some reason requires masks. Who knows?
Yeah, for some reason the red leaf country is still cucking.
Yeah, because Justin Trudeau sucks ass. Like, are we gonna? JC, it's because Trudeau, and Trudeau just sucks ass.
He really does, yeah.
Welcome to the Cat
Castro's
Life,
commie love child.
Sorry, I might get in trouble. My my great lovely emperor, I mean prime minister. Sorry, I'm missing.
Fuck me.
Damn, we're evolving to China levels. Let's fucking go, dude.
I mean, you're already almost there, to be honest.
God Emperor Xi Jinping, my guy. I mean, God Emperor fucking Justin Trudeau.
Meme. Want to do a dungeon, by the way, or no?
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm just eating right now.
You fat sack of shit.
I haven't ate dinner, dude. Well, actually, I kind of did, but that was like 4 o'clock.
You fat piece of shit. What are you doing? No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Shut up, meme. Fucking holy shit.
What are you gonna be so mean, Blue? You're rough. Jeez.
So how do y'all feel about Trump's affidavit getting released?
Well, it's redacted.
I haven't seen it.
Well,
so
yeah,
it's redacted, so nobody's really gonna see it.
Oh, it got redacted after it was released.
Of course.
No.
I thought
Sorry.
Well, no.
I thought
Like
It's
documents that are alleged,
redacted
they'd have to
before
redact it.
release.
If the documents are alleged, they'd have to redact it if they're like specifically looking for like top secret shit. And
No,
if there's
they
other people
don't.
involved. Well,
They
there's other
would
people
not
involved, they
have
would.
to.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, they
Other
Black
people
Lives
involved.
No, because
I
it's
think
not like
we're
the
looking at
classified
the wrong thing.
information is in the warrant.
Well, no, but the documents like they would like subpoena like trying to get could be like stuff that's not publicly known, so they have to redact that, and then no anybody else that they're going to try and go for, they'd have to
Oh
redact.
wait, never mind, because that doesn't get grandfathered in. Never mind. I was gonna say, didn't he like do something about private information or top secret shit that he was like, fuck it, we're
He
gonna release
did.
it?
Well,
Yeah, he
yeah, if
if it's
declassified
nuclear stuff, it doesn't
everything.
matter.
He declassified
If it's
everything
nuclear
that he
stuff,
was
it
going to
doesn't
have.
matter. He can't.
Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
Declassify nuclear
yes,
stuff.
yes.
Yes, he
Nuclear stuff,
can.
just-
He
Yes,
can. He
actually,
can
No, he
literally
can't.
declassify
No, he can't.
anything he wants. Yes, he
cannot.
can.
Every single lawyer is saying he cannot.
That's
Okay,
a
I trust
lie.
Lawyers more than you, Pete.
Wait,
That is
hold
not a
on. No, no,
lie.
no, 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 no,
Nuclear
no,
stuff-
no.
Let me ask you, Goget, how many
I
of
want
those
you-
lawyers hate Trump?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. And how many of those
all of
lawyers have
them.
circumvented the
The
law,
majority of them don't
saying that
care.
nothing was
All
illegal?
of them.
also nuclear.
The
documents,
president.
so
The
when-
president
so,
has
like,
the power to
you can
declassify
do-
anything he wants.
Yes. he does,
Inaccurate.
actually.
Nuclear stuff goes through something else. Because I forgot the act. There was an act that was put in that nuclear stuff is handled by somebody else.
Ricada Law has
By
already gone
local
over this. That's nonsense because if the president was negotiating with another country about something about nuclear secrets, he has to be able to have the authority to declassify and or share that information. If he's talking to an ally like the UK or something, and they're discussing or negotiating about what they're going to do with each of their nuclear program or where they're going to store them or whatever, he has to have the authority to declassify that stuff, or not subjectively, selectively share that information. He has to. He's the president. There is no higher authority than the president in those matters.
Just the Illuminati.
I'm looking for the actual
It
thing.
just sounds.
The
It just
Atomic
sounds
Energy
like an
Act. That's what it
excuse.
is.
It just sounds
Wait,
like an excuse to raid the
hold on.
former president's
What was that?
house, dude.
What was that called? What was that called? Go get.
Hold up. Was there proof that it even was nuclear documents?
No,
Every
that
time
was
I
just
looked
something
into it-
somebody made up because
I looked into it and it was a Washington Post anonymous source. You know, most trustworthy on the planet. You know.
Well, no,
No, 'cause
I'm
I
saying
read
hypothetically,
New
if
York-
that's what they were looking for.
Oh,
No,
if-
no. I know what you're
if
saying,
there's
Goget,
no-
but
if
what
there-
they're saying is what everybody was saying like before actual things came out is they were saying it was like a bunch of stupid shit that not that like it was brain dead stuff really. Like that's kind of what they're trying
No,
to
the
say.
problem is that you're making the accusation. It's not you're making. Sorry, they're making the accusation that it's nuclear documents with no proof, and all I got from it, looking at the New York Times, they linked back to the Washington Post article that just links to an anonymous source that doesn't bring anything to the table.
yeah, that whole nuclear secrets thing, that was total horseshit made up by a source who knew a guy who knew a guy. Like there was no confirmation about that.
Okay.
It
Also,
came out of left fucking
I'm
field.
not saying that they should. I'm not saying that they should have ran. I'm saying hypothetically, if there was nuclear shit, I'm reading the actual act right now. So give me a second to make
Well,
sure.
like I said, hypothetically, even if it was nuclear shit, I am 99.99999% certain that he is totally within the bounds of his. He is within the bounds of his authority to declassify that information.
Like most liberals say, there was no law broken. He did nothing wrong.
Hey, don't put. Hey,
American
don't put me
liberals,
in.
sorry, American liberals, not blue liberal. There's a difference. I know.
Thanks. I'll
You're
take that
welcome.
comment
I got you,
in
boo.
stride.
I got you.
And
I'm-
forgetting
my
the
only black parts I
hypothetical.
like are the ones in my hentais.
it was total bullshit anyway, because that, like I said, that fucking nuclear thing that came out of nowhere from a fucking anonymous source, and I don't even think it was an anonymous source. It was an anonymous source who heard it from another anonymous source or some silly fucking bullshit like that.
This is a repeat of the Ukraine shit. Oh,
Or the
you know,
Russia shit. Yeah.
yeah, it's,
And the worst part is
that
though,
fake with that fake whistleblower. Like, fuck off.
the problem is also we're getting actual whistleblowers from the FBI, like saying it, like the FBI is a corrupt institution. I know, shocking revelation, by the way.
We all know this though.
But like there's now confirmation from whistleblowers. Obviously, take it with a grain of salt because whistleblowers, but their actions seem to show that they targeted Trump in particular. And what's his name? Who's Biden's wingman in the who runs the DOJ again? Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland specifically ordered the raid.
Oh yeah, after he said he didn't. He said he had nothing to do with it, and it turns out, oh no, not only did you have something to do with it, you literally ordered it.
Because like this is gonna be, by the way, just quick thing. This is conspiracy, just a tad bit, so take it with a grain of salt.
I just like how nobody.
And if there's counter evidence, I will gladly hear it. But my theory is right now they raided him looking for a crime, like how most times the FBI wants to arrest someone.
I just like how nobody is bothered that the president's house got raided.
Oh, lots of people are bothered.
There's a lot of people.
But I think you mean the progressives and the
only people who aren't
intelligentsia and
because
those people.
No,
like what the fuck?
The
thing is okay. Like you wouldn't like it if it happened to Hillary. All right, so
no, but the problem is this is like a white pill moment.
Then again, Hillary Clinton was never president, so it wouldn't count anyway.
No, it should have counted. That's the thing. She had classified information on her fucking illegal email server.
No, I mean, like the difference between a president's house getting raided and where she was, but yeah, still like
Secretary of State.
Still like what the fuck. Like nobody's from although Trump hating assholes of course don't seem to care about it, and like you're basically inviting this to happen to everybody.
Well, the problem is they.
What happens if Biden gets raided? You're gonna cry about it. Well, you didn't care when it happened to Trump, so.
He won't. As people who defend this literally said, he can have dead children in his basement, but Trump is literally Hitler, so they don't care.
So I can't take him seriously.
And also, they control JC. They control the FBI. It's like what James Lindsay says. Nothing matters but power to these people. They don't care. There is no scenario where it's like, what if it happens to you?
They're the actual fascists. They like to call everybody out.
I mean, it's the woke. I'm quoting a lot of James Lindsay right now, but it's the ironclad of woke projection. That's all it is. We just live it. And also, it's like, there's a white pill moment from this because there's a lot of people who actually see this and are questioning is this really America? Where is this really a democracy?
What the fuck?
Well, it's not a democracy, no, that's for sure.
The Democratic
Republic.
Banana Republic. Well, it's not a republic either. It's a banana republic.
At this point.
This section addresses the declassification of information not with the these support the requirements for declassification of material containing RD,
It's just, this is all such fascist shit, but it's I just can't believe that's just allowed. Actual fascism.
Well, it's not supposed to be allowed.
Joint discussion by
I guess we just, it's the Cultural Revolution, right, for these people, so they don't care.
Oh, like I said, with Sam Harris, as
He
long
showed
as
his
it's not
true colors.
Well, yeah, but it's not, as long as it's not your candidate, as long as it's not your team, then it's perfectly
Yeah.
okay. Yep.
I mean, for someone who's always claimed how smart he is sure an unprincipled piece of human trash.
Plus, he is smart, and that's kind of the problem.
I guess he thinks he's above principles. For someone who always preached about it.
Yep. Oh yeah, dude, my fucking rant against him, which by the way has a bunch of likes. Because
He's like
yeah,
bringing over the base likes.
he did a 45-minute fucking attempt to explain his fucking bullshit on fucking YouTube.
Huh.
Yeah, 45 minutes to try and fucking outline how it was really okay that he thinks it's all right to have fucking dead kids in the basement of fucking Biden's house versus the the stupidest thing too, the scandal that he fucking says is the worst fucking thing ever was the Trump Academy thing, which is like the whole basis of that scandal is
that fake university.
Well,
I keep hearing about.
it wasn't fake. It was a real estate seminar, and the whole scandal is that they called it an academy.
Even if it was, by the way, even if it was a scandal, like no scandal, even if it was a scam, that's a fake university, dead children in their basement, or potentially being a P word. That's okay. It's like what?
I think potentially of the P word is already out the window when there's dead kids in your basement.
I mean, the dead kid basement example was not like an actual accusation. The actual accusation is that like the phone that's for Hunter Biden, where he refers to his dad as a P word.
Yikes.
Well, yeah, now
you can go
we got the bullshit with the diary of Biden's
Which
daughter.
was taken by the FBI, by the way. That was taken by the FBI, never seen to be again.
No, just like his laptop. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And also, they were ordered now because like there's a whistleblower, like I mentioned earlier, but like they were ordered not to investigate the Hunter Biden laptop story.
What fell?
I mean, but it's just like I don't know. Banana Republic. He's got a point. Banana Republic.
Yeah. Bunch of bullshit.
I'm pretty sure, like, I think, that, like, I honestly believe that everybody has forgotten what communism and socialism really is, and so, like, all these fucking teachers are like, oh yeah, this is a great idea. We're supposed to be helping each other. This is about not working as hard and getting what you're paid. You work for, they make it sound like it's this amazing thing, but no, these kids don't actually look into it.
No, the
not
thing is,
what
like,
it
that's
is.
not what it never was about, though.
I know. I know that. No, I know
I hate
that.
to
But I'm
bring it
saying
up
these
again,
people
but
don't.
James Lindsay points it out. When they say they want to flip the pyramid, they don't want to put you, the worker, in charge. They just want to flip the pyramid so they're in charge. And every failed attempt at communism that's ever happened are just altars of sacrifice for the greater God of history. In literal Marxist material, they refer to utopia and the greater God as sacrifices to history.
Also,
It's
damn,
like I hate to bring up it's a story.
What's the guy? I have this saved. I gotta look it up because it was one of the greatest fucking hot takes that I've ever fucking seen in my goddamn life.
It literally sounds like it sounds like I hate to make an anime reference, but it literally like the way these communist Marxism write in their literature write it, they literally sound like the homunculus from Full Metal Alchemist, sacrificing humans for the greater good, sacrificing them on the altar for the greater good.
Be right back.
The Project Veritas videos on teachers are insane. Yes, dude. They are mad, bro. Like, the shit that I looked up on that is insane. I can't believe some of the shit that's happening. These guys have gotten away with.
Okay. Damien. Commie Damien. If your family, quote, suffered under communism, end quote, that says a lot more about your family than it does about communism. Good people don't suffer under communism. Slavers and exploiters too. And then, communists killed my family. Lamau, good. Stop bitching at me like I'm not going to defend that decision. They didn't get killed for no reason. Your family deserved to die.
Wow.
That guy is 13 years old or insane.
Oh,
Maybe
he's
both.
insane.
How old is he?
Oh,
Just curious.
Oh, he's old. Yeah, he's at least like 20s or whatever.
God.
That's
That,
old.
that still sounds like the mentality of a child, though. I mean, because it is.
No,
but
no. It sounds like the mentality of
of
a
a psycho.
yeah,
Actually.
a sociopathic, power-hungry despo who can justify murder so long as it's undesirables that are, you know, in the way of achieving your communist utopia. So, like Mao or Lenin or Stalin.
or Xi Jinping. I mean, what? They're
Yeah.
definitely not commies, even though their whole thing's called the Communist Party of China.
Yeah, because
they're just
you know
not
there
they're
are
just the prob-
there's no such thing as a communist party, bro. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But there's no such thing as a corrupt communist party that won't just come in and kill you because your father, even though you did nothing wrong, fucked over the government. Okay.
Or just
So that
because you're a
never
good
happens,
farmer.
right?
"Quote unquote
Fuck.
good farmer."
No, yeah. The kulaks, man.
Sorry, Pete. I mean not Pete. Blue, what were you saying? I didn't mean to...
That, and also but back to the altar of like sacrifice in history. That's really what they say, because they say they always like they say like socialism has every time been tried and failed. It's like, oh, every time they made a comparison. Every time you fail cooking pizza, you stop cooking pizza because you failed one time. They compare
Imagine
it to
failing at cooking pizza.
no, but they literally compared like failing a pizza recipe to failing to socialism, killing millions of people. And it's just like, that's how these people think. They don't care that these guys died. It's for the altar of sacrifice for their utopia. They don't care. Like, it's very religious socialism.
You know what's funny about all this is
No,
the utopia that they're speaking of only starts off good for the first couple of years, and then it literally tapers
their
off
utopia
and
doesn't
goes and
exist.
explodes after the third year. No, I'm
Problem is
saying
their
like when a nation first goes under a socialist or Cuban or like a communist rule, like look at Cuba, dude. Like they weren't always fucking commies. They actually had to get switched to being communism because of the fucking
Castro.
work labor party. Right? Yeah, he was supposedly for that. You remember that? I mean, the
that's
man
a
was his
wrong
own
way.
meme. Remember that rebel fucking picture he had of himself, and everybody like fucking sported that shit like it was Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Like that fucking thing, dude. Like I said, it started off good, and then it went to shit really
never starts
fucking
off-
fast.
I don't agree with the premise there. It never starts off good.
Yeah, it usually doesn't. I don't want to say
Well-
never, but
It's usually just an idea, and then it doesn't go the way you want.
The problem is, even their idea, like, I don't even agree with the premise of idea of, like, communism.
I mean, you don't agree with it, but the fact is that this happened, unfortunately, based on what I just said. To them, it started off good for the first couple of years, and they
It starts off
supported
good
it.
until they're the one under the boot. That's how it goes.
and then a soccer player, their number one soccer player, by the way, Cuba's number one soccer player gets hung in his yard because he accidentally kicked his own goal trying to block it. They literally went to his house and killed him.
Hey man, he should have just kicked the ball right. Like, dude.
Yeah, right? Get better, Lamau. Fucking glad you died. Jeez.
Dude, you fucking
Heck,
idiot. Why
dude.
couldn't you just do it properly?
He's-
What are you, stupid?
Oh,
It does. Their sacrifice is for the greater good of communism. It's
Like,
just-
you couldn't kick a ball just fucking the right way? Bro, murdered. Be gone.
And there were people supporting that shit, dude. I was like, bruh. Like,
Yeah,
the
that
fuck?
fucked me up, dude.
I was like, dude made a mistake one time and he all of a sudden deserves to die.
One time, that's
What?
every time in their eyes.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
happens when
dude.
you go against the religion, Didge. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
evidently.
Yeah, dude. Like my friend Mike from Cuba, dude. He like my friend would tell me Mike would get like will fume anytime these Castro lovers will come out and say shit like he wanted to kill him. And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I don't blame him, dude. Like I would not blame him. You know, he had to escape at age 9. So like
Yeah,
I'm not
probably
gonna
floated over here on a fucking.
on the tire,
Hey,
yeah.
Yep.
On the tire, yeah. He floated here on the tires. Fucking and these people and these people wanted to defend Castro to his face. I'm like, bro, you gotta wake up the
Oh, I
next morning
totally
in Miami
dodged
River.
that.
You don't shut the fuck up.
Well, it also doesn't help these people who like praise Castro. I hate to put through stereotypes, but they are usually upper middle class, rich liberals.
Yeah, they always
And
are.
I
It's
don't
only
wanna say
the
liberal because like I don't want.
Always.
it's only the rich people who can afford to fucking do socialist bullshit.
It's evidently it's like the target audience meme where it's like
Okay.
it shows like
So-
Call of Duty's target audience
Oh.
adults, but then it shows kids playing it.
That
And
meme,
then
yeah.
for Pokemon, and vice versa. Pokemon, it's
So,
kids target audience, but adults play it. And then
Yeah.
it shows for communism, target audience, workers, actual audience. It shows like psychotic, rich liberals. It's like okay,
Okay.
let me get the point.
If the documents have to do with national defense, then he couldn't just say they're declassified. He has to go through something.
Okay,
Yeah,
but he
okay.
still has the authority to declassify them.
Well, yeah, he has the authority to start the process, but he has to go through that process. If he never started the process with it, then him saying
Yeah,
they're
but,
declassified
like-
doesn't mean shit.
But who's to say he didn't do that though? For all we know, that's a fucking lie too. You know what I mean? Like they could have been like, "Oh yeah, he never applied for it." I bet.
And
you he
again,
probably did.
this is only if the classified information that they found had to do with something to do with, was it that you said national defense?
Yeah,
There's more.
national defense.
There's also like a specific one for nuclear stuff as well that you have to go through. That's even harder to do. So again, if there's nuclear stuff, he could like.
Well,
start
if he's
process,
gonna, well, no, because if he's got enough people in his cabinet, right? If he's got enough people in the cabinet, he's got enough people on the Senate floor to support him. It's not going to take much to get
doesn't.
that approval. Yeah,
Well,
but he
I'd
did.
like to know what the actual approval process is, because it might just be a pro forma thing where it will happen. It's just a matter of he has to do it.
Nuclear stuff said like an entire committee has to like vote on whether or not it should be declassified.
Well, see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he had a lot of liberals and Democrats actually at his back helping him. So, like, we
Well,
had
yeah,
both
but,
parties for the first time actually supporting their president. And I'm telling you, I'm
not like-
guaranteeing you, even if they investigate and they put out
Well, yeah, but,
these
at
supposed
like,
reports,
the
I bet you
impeachment
it's
trial
all
is a good-
litigation.
It's a good
Which-
like.
Hold on, which liberals supported Trump, or at least like the ones in Congress?
There were some.
Not all of them. There was a few, though.
There
There was a few. Yeah, there was some, yeah.
There was.
It's not like I
enough-
know them
there's
all
enough
by
to,
name,
like,
by the way, Blue. I don't
keep
know
it-
my entire Senate floor like you do.
All right, no, all right. Do you want you to name them all? Write an essay for me right now, or
Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
Or you're not a real American.
No, there was a good amount. 'cause,
Real American
most of-
hero.
Most of the like votes for Trump were 50-50, I believe, which wouldn't be possible if we didn't have at least some.
Yeah, yeah. So like, well, the thing is like they, you know, it took a lot of these people getting tired of what was going on. So I mean, good for them. I'm glad.
by the way, another meme for Biden, real quick. You know the student loan forgiveness thing that he's trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
There's no guarantee, like they can't raise tuition next year. So the 10K.
Oh, it's exactly what they will do.
Payment off that's gonna happen is the price is gonna go up by 10 grand because that's how it works.
Yeah, but no, like, like if and considering the FBI like was trying to get the shit back for a while, like this isn't a new thing. This has been an ongoing thing for like a couple of months at least.
Right.
Let me get a source
And
of
so,
that.
if well, there's been subpoenas as well. It's not just one. This happened. No, they've been actively trying to get it back.
How do they
No,
know? Like,
they've
this
been
is a thing,
actively
you have to-
trying to get Trump in any possible way they can. just like
No,
they've been.
no, I mean, no, I mean the I think DOJ. I forget who actually did it. The FBI may have created one, but I think the DOJ has been trying to get like the stuff he had back for a while, but he kept refusing to give it.
Well, yeah, because well, here's the thing, right? The documents so the documents he had, from the way I read one of these articles that were on the front page of this fucking Edge thing that I have, I believe they could request, but he doesn't have to actually give them everything that he has. Like it has to go through appeal. It has to go through a court first for
subpoena.
search warrant, a subpoena, and he wasn't willing to give up that until the subpoena went through, and then he said it was unnecessary because he was willing to give that shit to them because I guess he was like preparing all the shit to give to them, and they just came in on the day he was preparing. I don't know how much of that is true. That's just what I read.
He wasn't even there when they went in. He wasn't even there when they went in.
The problem is, like,
Dude, they wouldn't even allow his lawyers to watch them.
Yeah,
search,
the lawyers weren't even allowed to be there.
Which is fucking unbelievably illegal.
There's actually, I was just gonna say, there's nothing in the books that says that they can tell a lawyer to go fuck themselves while being there. Because
which means we don't even know if they planted anything, by the way.
Yeah, and then, you know what? They said the list of documents that they got wasn't as serious as like everybody was thinking it was. But like, I'm not sure how much of that's true either. So I don't know.
I guarantee it wasn't anything, because like the problem is, like, they say it's quote unquote nuclear documents, but first off, if they have evidence of nuclear documents.
Well, I'm just telling you what the like stupid little fucking. I have Edge as a home like thing.
Yeah,
so Microsoft pulls up all these fucking articles everywhere. So
if they didn't say anything, they're saying the Washington Post, New York Times, they're just made up a lie out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, I know they
did.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. They come up with shit all the time.
Also, if it was a nuclear document, I would bet dollars. I'd bet the money in my wallet right now, if it was a nuclear document, it would have been leaked. The evidence would have been leaked right away, because they would have leaked to the public anything to hurt Trump. So that's why I don't believe the document. That's why I don't believe the. Actually, I'll go as far as say I don't think there was anything at all. I think it's rated him unjustifiably.
Well, okay. Even if it was like not like nuclear stuff, if it was some national defense stuff, which I believe
I want to see the evidence for it.
Well, we won't know till the trial starts.
The problem is, like, they say they leaked that they released a justification, but it's just a blank document. It might as well just be one word on a document that has anything on it. That's why, like, I will not trust this. I do not trust it with a 10-foot pole. They have given me no evidence or any transparency showing I can trust anything they have said.
No, in fact, they've done exactly the opposite. We know that the DOJ, the FBI, Homeland Security, and all them have been weaponized against the enemies of Democrats. They did it with They did it with the Tea Party. They did it with, oh God, who is the Tulsi Gabbard? They did it with, they just did it with that Michigan congressman, senator, mayor, whatever.
If I may counter. If there was nothing, Trump could have like leaked what or showed what they took, because he never you get.
They took his passport. That's all we know they took.
No, like the documents. Oh, hello? Did I get disconnected?
Goodbye.
No, you're there.
Okay. Oh, sorry, my thing stopped showing up. I'm using the Xbox thing and my overlay stopped popping up. But no, whenever you get a warrant served on you, you get a copy of what they are like searching for and what and what they took.
Right, then I would like it for it to be released.
Trump could have released it. Trump has it.
Maybe he didn't want to release it.
Well, no, but
the problem is I want all to release. I don't care if it's Trump or the FBI. I just want transparency. And so as far as I can see right now, the FBI is giving me nothing I can trust.
I agree, but I think it's telling that Trump, somebody who's been like trying to get these places to be transparent, is refusing to show it. I think it's telling that there was something that he shouldn't have had.
Well, no, we don't know that.
Okay,
we don't know that at all whatsoever. All we
I
know
don't, but
is that the
I'm
FBI
just saying
claimed that there was top secret classified information in his possession. That's all we know. And we know that they...
if I may quote Trump, quiet people don't, I mean, innocent people don't stay quiet, whatever the fuck that quote is, I forget what it was.
Plead the fifth. You're trying to say? You're trying to bring up the plead the fifth quote.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
Trump
he
said
hasn't
really.
But
He's
he
not
hasn't really
staying
been
quiet.
though.
Yeah,
Like, he hasn't been quiet.
He's talked about it, and he's
No,
guaranteed talking to lawyers and
not-
setting up everything necessary.
Well, yes,
Dude,
but,
they raided his
like-
house. They went through Melania's closets. They took his passport. They wouldn't let his lawyers oversee the search.
that,
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
yeah, that shouldn't have happened. But I'm saying, no, him like, no, him having the ability to say, hey, this is what they search for. This shit's bullshit. And he's not doing.
Well, there might not
it,
be
it's telling to
anything.
me.
There might not have been anything.
Look, we could go back and forth like this all the time. We could say there might not be anything, and there could be something. It doesn't really matter. We'll never know the fucking truth. Let's
Yeah,
just be real on this, right?
I mean, I know you hate
we
Trump,
will-
go get,
we will-
but
what-
the fact
I
that
don't
you
hate-
still
I don't
buy
care.
in, yeah, you fucking
don't
do, bro.
care.
The fact that you
don't
still
care.
buy into their bullshit in any way, shape, or form is really telling, bro. Like, you're one step away from Sam Harris saying he doesn't care if there were dead babies in Joe Biden's basement.
It's really telling that you think that somebody being quiet when they said pleading the fifth is bad for you.
He's not
Yeah.
remaining quiet. He tweeted about it
Then fucking
immediately.
Just got.
Oh yeah, because idiots. Okay, okay. Now, if I tweet something saying I'm innocent and then refuse to offer any comments, is that actually saying something about it?
Okay, so what you're saying right now, like, and I could easily just draw a parallel here on any case on the planet that everybody that's been a part of has done this. You know what I mean? Like, every single president that's ever been put under a tribune has done this. Every single criminal out there that's been a sex offender, pedophilic, a whole nine have all done this. Like, the only difference between him and these people are, like, he's actually laid out generalizations because that's what his lawyers tell him to do. His lawyers actually have to guide everything that he says.
Especially because of the way they're after him right now. Because, like, he makes any
anything
mistake
that-
whatsoever, and they'll fucking...
One little thing is
Get
taken
him
out of
on it.
context, and that's over for him. He knows it. Look at all these other guys that are conservatives that they've done that with, dude. There's a couple of them.
Yep.
Fucking
I
turn
can't think of any.
the fucking frogs gay. Or, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that
you
guy.
can't...
That
dude,
happened, bro?
you're such a disingenuous fuck, Go-Get. You can't think of any. You mean like fucking Vic Mignogna? You mean like fucking Alex Jones? You mean like... Oh, go fuck yourself, dude.
So hold on, Vic Mignon. I wouldn't say Vic Mignon's conservative.
He's anti-woke.
He's religious. He's not.
He's
religious.
anti-woke. He doesn't like
And-
wokesters.
Which
Okay, well,
I
most
honestly
And
don't.
even if he
But no,
himself
that-
personally is not anti-woke whatever, he is on the side that the wokesters are against, which makes him an enemy
Okay,
to
but-
them.
Okay, but
This is fun.
no.
And we could fucking keep going all day. I could, if you give me a 10 minutes and some Google time, I could fucking come up with a list a mile long of fucking people who have been fucking screwed by the
There's-
establishment because they're
Not to-
anti-woke.
Who else do you say? Alex Jones?
Yes!
Yeah, Alex Jones. Yes, Alex Jones
mean-
was literally taken out of context.
Gavin
and
McGinnis
they
just got
actually
raided
took him-
last night.
The video
on.
that got him canceled off of YouTube was literally taken out of context. They actually deleted the first 10 minutes of that.
Pete's talking about the legal shit.
Yeah, so am
okay.
I. They use that
No.
against him in a court of law, and he actually
No.
just went through a lawsuit because of it.
But no, Pete doesn't realize that his place got raided because the lawyers in the civil trial fucked up. they screwed over Alex Jones. His own lawyer.
No, no,
screwed him
no, no,
over.
no, no, no. I'm not talking about him being raided, and I'm not talking about the civil trial, bro. I'm talking about him getting banned off every social media platform on the same day. I'm talking about his bank accounts being frozen.
That's usually what. Okay, the bank account thing is.
Yes, that was frozen over.
weird.
That was literally frozen over social media bullshit. Honestly.
The bank account thing is weird, but the social media accounts is that's typically what they do when somebody's being investigated for like a serious crime. Like
No, they don't.
yes, they do.
Well, I don't.
What
Name one person that was
what
banned from
Democrat
social media.
politician have they fucking banned off of all social media when they've been investigated? I'm sorry, did they ban Hillary Clinton when fucking Comey and them were quote unquote investigating her fucking email servers?
I feel like
Did they
both
ban
tell you
Epstein
that,
off of social media? Did they ban
I think
Ghislaine
I
Maxwell?
think they banned Epstein from life.
They
No, but
didn't
when
ban
he
him
was
off of
alive,
social
they
media
didn't
though.
ban him on, yeah, they didn't ban him
I
on
don't. I didn't keep up with Epstein shit.
I
didn't
know.
keep up with
No,
any of that.
I know you did it. And
Then stop
But, like,
talking. Then
and-
don't say
I know-
you've
I was
never
just, like, you know,
seen.
like,
If
I
you're
was
not
an
keeping
example,
up with it, then you don't fucking know shit, bro.
I'm not keeping up with the Alex Jones shit, and I see other criminals that have been like, what's a good examples? There's a serial killer not long ago that uploaded videos. His shit's gone. All the social media's
which?
gone.
Wait. Which one? Which one? Because there's a
Before
few
or
that have been
after he was convicted?
Before.
Because Ghost is still on. Ghost is still up. He took out an entire store. Ghost was a young kid that decided he was.
You're talking about Imba, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah, he was so like he went into a store with a shotgun and blew away his coworkers.
Is his stuff still up?
Yes, his channel was
I
still
thought it
up.
was removed.
No,
I thought it was removed, but it isn't.
It honestly
I'm gonna-
should
I'm
be,
gonna
but
double
it's
check.
not.
Andrew Blaze, that was his name, Andrew Blaze.
Yeah.
Hey,
he was with.
Blue, what was the guy you were talking about earlier that just got
Andrew
banned
Tate.
off of? Andrew Tate. He
Andrew
just got
Tate got
fucking
Alex
banned off of
Jones.
everything.
He did.
I feel like
I
there's a
don't
good
keep up
reason
with
why
that.
he got banned off everything.
Yeah, it's always a good reason when it's fucking not Democrats.
I mean, talking about
I wouldn't even
owning
say
people is
just
typically bad.
Democrats. I would just say
What?
no. I would just say just
No, the
disagreements in
problem-
general.
No, the problem with the Andrew
Okay.
Tate ban is that the big accusation is sex trafficking, but the problem is there's no evidence.
I didn't know
of
about that.
No, the big accusation on Andrew Tate is that he sex traffics.
Yeah, just
Because
like
he
Sam
re-
Harris,
quote,
bro.
unquote,
There's
removed
always a
the-
fucking excuse.
He quote unquote moved to Romania for sex trafficking, but the
his
problem
video is still up.
is, in terms of accusations of
Why is this
assault,
video- why is
Andrew
this
Tate
show
doesn't have
still up?
any, by the way, if you believe it. I know everyone talks about him as like the big evil misogynist or whatever, but he has no accusations of any form of misconduct. with
Fuck,
women.
dude. Just look at the fucking January 6th bullshit, dude. There are still people who have been in solitary confinement for over a fucking year over misdemeanor trespassing charges.
I don't agree with that. But
Oh, and the guy who they have on stream or on video or whatever, literally saying the day before January 6th that, hey, we should fucking storm the Capitol, we should, take them hostage or what, literally calling for violence, who was a plant by the FBI, has been covered for by the mainstream media. Oh, and
by the
he's
way-
not in jail.
And
Did-
by the way,
did.
what's up? Yeah.
I just looked at the Andrew Blaze thing, and the only channel I see so far is somebody else who made one and is re-uploading his content.
Oh, okay. I was
Another
gonna say,
one
and
talking about
I was
his
gonna say, and not to mention,
content.
Trump actually spoke up against that said thing against the Capitol, and he was accused of starting it.
Yep.
Same with
Meanwhile,
Alex-
Democrat
and same with Alex
politicians
Jones.
pay
Alex
the
Jones
bi-
was actually accused of that shit too, and he's the one of the ones that said don't do it.
Meanwhile, Democrat politicians pay the bail of Black Lives Matter rioters when they actually committed felonies, and that's perfectly fucking acceptable.
Terrorists.
Andrew Blaze stuff isn't on. I knew his stuff got removed a while ago because I watched a video talking about the history of it.
I
was-
don't know, like, half of these people.
Well, okay, so
Andrew
like,
Tate, Andrew Tate, I know he's a clown.
I look
Elliot-
at this. I look at this.
Successful clown.
Sorry,
The
look, like,
incel guy that committed a crime get his shit removed as well. Like, usually YouTube, when there's a public thing, like really public, just using YouTube as an example because I know how other social medias work. YouTube's the only one I know how like they handle criminal stuff.
Yeah.
They will fucking yeet the person immediately.
Well,
Not when they're a progressive or a wokey.
I was just gonna say, I mean, prime example of that is the yours truly fucking dude that you watch a lot of, and that's Christopher.
Christian tech,
Ooh, exotic.
Christian stuff that isn't
It's still
owned
up.
by Christian, I think.
Yep.
No, I
No,
don't think
it's
owned by
his channel. Isn't it his channel? Isn't it still his
No,
channel?
no, because his channels got banned. A while, like, a couple of channels got banned. It can't be his channel.
Okay, I thought that was his channel.
Yeah, Vouch is still up, even though he's literally said on fucking stream that he thinks child pornography should not be a fucking crime, and that
Yeah.
young kids can
yeah, but-
gain from having a sexual relationship with adults.
Yep.
I believe he
That
should be
and
banned.
also-
but,
That's
like,
mental.
but
That and
like,
also,
we're talking
you know,
about,
everyone
like
accuses-
criminal shit. That's
Dude,
he's not
Hassan
being
has,
convicted of a crime.
and then Hassan has also sat there and said that he believes that like anybody that's a conservative or a Republican should automatically have a bullet to the head. Like, that's
he
great.
should be removed and
Yeah,
for crime,
yeah,
'cause
well,
that's a
but-
threat. That's a
and see,
threat.
but
That's
see, like,
illegal.
but see, like, overall, this is the argument, right? There's a lot of it, like, I mean, you and I hate going back and forth when it comes to like the whole conservative versus liberal, because I believe sincerely that both sides that do this shit should be seeing equal
Yeah,
judgment,
that's-
right?
Not,
But
it's
like
not both
in this
sides.
case,
I'm not-
That's
but-
the thing,
but-
it's not both
Oh,
sides.
shut the.
Hold on,
Shut-
I'm not
shut
done
the
yet.
fuck up.
What I'm saying is, all I'm saying is you have a lot of people that are liberal right now that are being heard the loudest and they're getting away with the most. So when you see a lot
well,
of
Hassan's not
this
a
shit
liberal.
happen in the presidency, it just trickles down or trickles up, and you see everything that happens on a bigger scale.
Oh yeah, but
Hassan-
So that's why I say look at that raid. Look at how that raid was orchestrated, and you see that the lawyers were missing, right? The lawyers were not allowed to be in that room that they were raiding, even though that's actually illegal. That there's an actual law for
well,
that. Right?
I don't know. Like,
don't
if
even
it's
think
being
But-
like try to
but,
terrorist
like-
in some cases, then I don't think they are required.
It's
I
not a
forget the
requirement for a
terrorism
lawyer
thing.
to be there. No, it's not a requirement for a lawyer to be there, but
It's a
like,
requirement
they're
that
not
they
allowed-
allow the
they-
lawyer to be
They
there.
allow them
But-
to be there. Yeah, yeah.
No,
exactly.
I thought there was like a specific like terrorist thing where lawyers aren't required. I
No,
forget.
No,
no,
but-
they're not required. You're not. It's not like you
You're
have to
talking-
have a lawyer present in order to
No, I
serve
mean,
a
like,
search
are-
warrant.
are you- I meant,
Are
like-
you talking about interrogations?
Yeah, like if they're interrogating somebody and no, they're being charged as a terrorist. I don't like.
Yeah, but Trump
Oh,
wasn't being charged as a terrorist, was he?
But no, but
It was just a raid.
you were talking about the raiders, and I was just using them as an example. If they the Trump shit, the lawyers should have been there. The lawyers should have wanted to
Yeah,
have been there. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna say they shouldn't have been. I'm just saying the
Yeah.
raiders. No, it depends
And-
on what they're being charged with, and I
So-
believe I could be wrong.
so-
I'm not a lawyer.
No, it's all good. See, and that's the thing, right? And that's kind of like why it's right now. It's open season on liberals right now, is because of this. Like everybody is painting
conservatives?
liberals. No, hating on liberals by the conservatives. That's why it's become a popular thing on conservative channels.
Bitch,
Conservative
Bitch,
Republicans, if you look
Hassan.
at that shit, that is crazy. Huh?
bitch, Hassan's
What's up?
not a liberal. Same with Vosh. They literally don't call themselves that.
What are they, straight up commies or what?
They are
They-
commies.
No, Vosh literally said he was a communist. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say that they're communists.
yeah, like the problem, and the problem is they even make fun of liberals for being quote unquote soft and all that.
Yeah, like those two are communists. But I get what you're saying. There are liberals that are being made fun of, on conservative channels. I watch a couple of them, and I just see them respond to mundane bullshit. I'm like, what? This is stupid. You're responding to nothing.
Right. Yeah.
fuck.
It sucks to see conservatives and Republicans like, you know, they're being, honestly, if you look at YouTube in general, they're actually being censored the most. YouTube channels, the one dude today, fucking homeboy, that the black guy that would go to KKK areas and shit. Dude, I just watched an Asmund video with him in it, and his fucking channel got fucking
I was
demonetized.
like pushed off.
And
You
all
literally
he
walk into
did
the
was
thing.
try to literally go in and open people's eyes to all these situations to show that people aren't nearly as hateful as they thought they were. Right?
Yeah.
But YouTube doesn't like anything like
But
that.
Facebook
So-
does it, Twitter does it, they're all doing it, and that's what sucks about
What?
all this.
Well,
What if he went to a communist commune where they're talking about killing everyone they don't like?
he'd be
YouTube
banned.
allow
He'd be
that?
banned.
I
Bullshit.
doubt-
There's definitely it's definitely a major imbalance with like punishment. But
I think major is an understatement. Hassan literally said
Bro,
9/11
like
was a good thing.
dude, and there's been there have been things in the past where like everybody thought was just a theory, that when and this is one of the reasons why Twitch streamers don't like talking about politics anymore, other than obviously Hassan and all those guys. But if you're a somewhat mid-sized streamer, like it's very looked down upon to even talk about this shit. And if you have a conservative or Republican view on this, and you have a community member that agrees with you in text, they will actually go and not just ban you, but they will also ban the viewer. And that would be Twitch staff if they're present. Like that's actually has been seeing that. Yeah. Well, not always. Like I mean, if you're a moderately sized channel, sure, but like, if I was there, no fucking way. I mean, me, Pete, and you had these back and forths on fucking Twitch for a while. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. But that's the point, though. Is like you shouldn't have to be a somebody or a nobody to undergo any of these things. You should just be able to have that freedom of speech that they claim that they once carried, which they no longer claim that.
I don't agree with that. Hassan's never said he was pro free speech. Same with Vosh.
I never said they did. I wasn't talking about them saying that. I'm saying Twitch once used to be a bastion of free speech a long time ago. Justin TV, yes. They used to not care about what you said, just as long as you didn't incite hate on other people, they didn't care. Now, it is so one-sided where, like, the liberals and fucking commie party are like, they're the saving grace of this country somehow. I'm just like, what? Fucking idiots, dude. They're complete.
I blame the government for why people are so stupid today.
Oh, so do I. Absolutely. Yep.
And not just like the left, the right is also really fucking pushing anti fucking fuck, I forget what it is, but they just don't support like a lot of things that you need because religion, which is stupid in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Where?
As a religious person, it's stupid.
Where?
Yeah.
Where like
show me any
science is a good thing that gets like kiboshed by Republicans because they don't like it.
And what particular thing of science is being bad?
Yeah. What scientific progress has been held up by conservatives? Go get. In before the first example you can come up with is something 40 fucking years ago.
Let's go.
Well, I was gonna say
think the evolution debate is 40 years ago. I think that's relatively recent.
No, dude, it was the fucking 80s, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
His evolution was still banned when I was going to school.
No, it was not, bro. Evolution was never banned, dude.
Well,
they banned creationism in school. See, you are a disingenuous fuck, bro.
You're disingenuous because you live in a conservative area and you can say what happens in those areas more than I can because I live in a liberal area. Shut the fuck up, Pete.
Nope. All right, I'm gonna look this up. Was evolution ever banned in public schools?
I was gonna say, I mean, he was in Bama, so like in Bama, it could have been that way. Because Bama was pretty bad at one time.
State at this point?
I want a source.
Dude, Bama is pretty fucking hardcore.
In November 1995, Alabama's Board of Education voted to place stickers on public school biology books. In high school students, the evolution was conversion theory. That's not banning, but still, that's going against what science is.
And it didn't pass. So your argument is fucking moot, bro.
What? It
what? It was a failed bill?
Did it fail?
Did it? You tell me. You're the one looking at it.
I don't think so, because I know the stickers existed on books.
You're full of shit, dude.
I'm not full of shit.
Yes, you fucking are.
When you take a shit, you are.
Tower, please.
You're a host.
Oh, fuck. Never mind.
Got him, gamer.
it passed because the board voted unanimously in 2001 and 2005 to keep using the stickers. As I said,
Okay, and what do the stickers do?
it
They stick
says
to my
no,
book.
these books are conversion theory. Well, not exactly that, but no, that's
Okay, so it
premise
doesn't
of it is
even
that it's
stop.
not true.
It doesn't even stop teaching about it. It just puts a little fucking sticker on it. Awesome. Yeah, that's your extent of
Hang on.
stopping science. By the way, the same science that says masked fucking work
you were
and
right,
social
it
distancing
was,
and the
50
vaccine
it
is a
was
great
50
thing.
It was 50 years ago, but it was banned until the 70s.
Yeah, 60 years
Arkansas,
ago,
Mississippi.
bro.
Oh
That's
fuck! I haven't been down
different.
here in forever, Blue.
50 years ago.
Remember
I
this
was gonna
fucking
say,
area?
I think
Holy
your math's
shit!
on there.
Also, are we gonna
Yeah.
are we gonna pretend like the anti-vax thing wasn't like a hippie, wasn't like a hipster liberal thing like 10 years ago as well?
Was it? Was that? Was
Yeah,
that
Oh,
a thing?
yeah,
it,
bro.
It is. It
Oh.
still is.
It was all
It
like,
still is.
the natural, bro. I want to I want to eat leaves for my health or something like that.
Hello.
Oh wow! I didn't know that. I didn't know that was still a fucking thing.
The problem is
Hang
like
on.
another problem is like there's the whole quote unquote anti-vax thing against the current vaccine is relatively new and may have some justifications.
May, yeah.
Try and be TOS friendly.
Fair.
I love
Even
it.
I
Apparently,
kinda
because
kicked
it's
the
against
TOS
TOS to quote fucking Pfizer's own documentation.
I mean, at
apparently
this
it is.
point,
That's
Pete, would
real
you be
pro
surprised?
science. Well, that's
Would you
literally
be-
the case. That's literally the case. If I say everything that was in the 70,000 pages of Pfizer's documents, we will get fucking banned or at least fucking our stream taken down for being anti-fucking science. Because it's anti-science to literally fucking quote Pfizer's own documentation.
I mean, what I think is funny, dude, is when we were talking about actual science
like,
and we were still warned, bro. I was like,
Steven Crowder got in trouble, didn't he? Was he?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
That-
He was
Also,
reading some shit. That's what I heard. Yeah, he got his channel like suspended and then removed after he called out YouTube or Google about it, and then he threatened
Also-
to sue him, and then he got his account reinstated.
By the way,
Funny
you said
shit.
a science thing being held up by people on the left, just to give an example, is puberty blockers. By the way, another good example. Puberty blockers.
Oh, and
they're
hormones
being-
and the surgery.
hormone
Can,
shit, yeah.
the problem
Kentucky.
they're being pushed so badly, puberty blockers, that even in Europe, by the way, like in Sweden and Norway, they banned them for children.
Yo, by the way, before you say
Sweden-
anything about Kentucky, I just want to say their science shit that they believe over there is fucking fun, dude. I would love to believe that
No,
humans rode on top of dinosaurs. I fucking love that theory.
Actually,
No,
that might.
I-
Well, I don't know about riding on dinosaurs, but more and more they're coming out with humans and dinosaurs could have actually coexisted.
Yeah, it was. There was a little
Dude,
bit
it
of
was
overlap.
hard.
Not like the
Ark Star
fun
Evolved was a
dinosaurs,
prequel
but
to
still.
real life.
Yo, I'm just
also-
saying, bro. Can I grow up in
Uh,
Jurassic Park where I can have my own blue? That'd be amazing.
Oh
You mean the
shit!
Flintstones?
Oh, the raptor. But yeah,
The
Wait,
Flintstones.
are you telling me
Can-
you telling me cars back in the dinosaur age with the Flintstones
Well,
where they fucking use their feet to roll them?
Kentucky actively changes like the words of what's being said because they legally can't not teach it, but they can change what's said to
called manipulation.
But
Yeah.
like what? Give me an example.
instead of evolution they say change over time.
Which is what evolution is.
Yeah,
Mm,
it is.
yes and no.
It really is.
What do you mean no?
It is.
How is it
Straight
not?
up is.
No. No, but
Then what is
like,
evolution?
no, it is, but like changing it to change over time is like is a
I'm
They
losing
just
brain
serve it
cells
to
just
the
listening to
theory.
this.
I mean, it
it's
seems
still
like an
teaching the
abbreviation or a
essence of the
shortening.
theory.
that
Yeah.
evolution is shorter than change over time.
It's still
No,
the
I mean,
essence of the theory. Whereas
I mean, no.
It
changing
is, it's still
gender,
just a disservice.
changing gender to mean the social aspects of a person's sex is completely altering what the word originally meant.
Evolution, but not intelligent design of.
Yep. Gender brought to you by a pedophile doctor who ruined 2 kids' lives and caused them to commit suicide.
Cool. I wish I had that on my resume.
This is the purveyor of modern gender theory, and he was a pedophile who fucking abused 2 children so badly that they killed each other.
Allegedly. That was allegedly.
By the way,
No, it was in his fucking book. Yeah.
Most science,
Wait,
most famous
Yeah.
scientists
He
suck.
wrote it all down.
by the way, you
Wow.
know the whole gender theory shit is like getting falling apart whenever Europe has to start banning it. By the way.
Well, especially Sweden, because they were the ones who were the first to do gender surgery.
And now Europe has the Europe is mysterious, like Sweden and Norway, they ban puberty blockers for children because quite literally you're experimenting on children.
Yep.
Because like the problem, because like the science of gender theory is also like quote unquote new. Not quote
In
unquote new.
Texas, they had a clause that required teachers to address the strengths and weaknesses of scientific theories like evolution,
Yeah,
which I don't understand. I don't understand the strengths and weaknesses of it.
there are.
Okay.
Current evolutionary theory as we know it does not account for large scale changes to species.
But like, I thought wait, hold on. I thought they did a study on this when it came to like, what was it? They did the carbon test
Wyoming.
on a few species. No, I thought they did it because didn't fucking there was like certain reptiles that went to the ocean, like fucking was it mud puppies, or
Yeah, your
what do they
mom.
call them? The little geckos, or water geckos, or some shit. They were like essentially like they were much bigger at one point, and they only lived on land and they were carnivorous, and they I would say devolved to the ocean. I'm just saying that's devolving in my opinion.
I mean whales used to be on land.
Fucking Megalodon.
All
technically is a devolved
aquatic
one.
mammals were originally land mammals.
Just like
Yeah,
your
I
mom.
mean that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, and some backwards though. Like I just said, like the reptile went to the ocean.
No, but I mean, if you're talking about evolution making things smaller,
So a
there's
lot
a
of
reason for that.
a lot of places do
Yeah.
teach creationism.
I don't care if they teach creationism; they
Well,
are
no,
not
you
teaching
said-
evolution.
You
said
some
that
places they can.
you said
have-
that
it's
conservatives are
required, but they have
holding
to
back
choose their own
science. You said that
I-
conservatives are holding back science. If they're
I would've
teaching
said-
both, then they're not holding it back.
Personally, I would have said sure back in like the witch trial days. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
the
sure.
fucking religious
Trial
sects were
days.
being dumbasses, but now it is now.
Yeah, and like I said, 50 fucking years ago, when they were really attempting to not teach evolution in favor of creationism, yeah, all right, fine, you might have had an argument then, but this is not fucking the 70s.
That's what you
So-
think.
Most of the laws were in place during my life.
Were you
Okay.
ever taught creationism in your school, Go-Get?
It would have been so young that I wouldn't remember, so I don't know.
So then no.
All right. Well,
But no,
I mean, I was like,
Like,
kinda
one-
wondering,
one,
was
you can't
creationism
remember it,
actually a thing
and
in school?
two,
Like, I don't remember that.
Of what you
Yes,
can
it was.
remember, they didn't. So obviously from middle school onwards, you were never taught creationism in school. So
'Cause, like,
regardless of
when
what
I
the
was-
laws are,
I could have. I don't know what. I don't know what.
So,
day it is.
when I was
yeah,
in
you would,
school-
bro.
Even
Don't
though
come on. You would have
So,
remembered being
no,
taught
I'm-
creationism.
Okay, so I'm an
No,
80s.
the
So
fuck I
here,
wouldn't.
okay, I'm an 80s kid, right? So like, I'm pretty. I could remember almost everything from when I was in school, just because like how shitty it was. When I was between California and Arizona, I don't think I've ever had a class about creationism, even all the way into high school
No.
and going into my girls' colleges.
well,
I never
if
once
you-
had that.
And it was
you
explicitly
were in
banned in California.
Yeah, I was gonna say California was banned. I don't know
Ah.
about Arizona.
But what would be the value of creationism, though? I don't see the value in it personally.
It's just
I mean,
a different perspective. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I guess. Sure. Yeah.
especially because, like I
Okay,
said, we actually don't know about evolution. Yes, it's been proven true in some aspects.
A lot of
Yeah,
different species. Yeah.
Well, we can do, you know, we
theory
can
has to have evidence to make it a theory, because otherwise it's a hypothesis. It's been proven to a degree that's acceptable to be called theory, but we don't know if that's exactly what happened.
Well, no, we don't know that actually.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying it's the fit for it to be called a theory. It has to be proven that it happens, but we don't know if it happened with us.
Right.
No, because the Big Bang is called a theory, and we have zero evidence one way or the. Actually, there was just some evidence that came out the other day that
radiation.
that's with that they just showed that it was wrong.
What about that fucking unknown gene that they found in the Sorry. Go ahead.
There was a thing. It just came out. There was a thing about background radiation, and it was that if the Big Bang theory that Einstein put forth was true, then distant galaxies would be slowly and steadily not becoming, but would be seen to be getting larger as time goes on, because the space in and around them is expanding. But it's not. They're actually appearing to be smaller and smaller as time goes on. So at the very least, large portions of the Big Bang Theory, as Einstein put it forth, is not true.
Well, I believe there was like a add-on to that where they'll like go to a sun and then the sun amount and then just come back in. Like, it's not an explosion, it's an implosion that just starts off big.
Well, but that's the problem, is that if the Big Bang Theory was true, then the universe would be constantly expanding.
Well, no, like I saw somebody talk about it, and they talked about another take on it, where it wasn't just an explosion; it would slowly come back in afterwards.
Yeah, it has the black hole effect. Yeah.
But that's.
That was also a theory, Gogit, based on other multi-dimensional travels.
Well, it was a cyclical thing, right? So yeah, the universe would contract until it reached critical mass, and then a Big Bang would happen, and then it would expand, and then at some point it would start contracting. Okay, but it doesn't do it. Like, it happens once every cycle, right? It doesn't expand, contract, and then contract all the way. It keeps expanding until it starts contracting, and then it gets so small that it becomes dense enough that the Big Bang happens, and then it starts expanding again. So the evidence that they just uncovered, see, whatever, that would seem to completely, eradicate the theory. One, that the Big Bang is true as far as Einstein put it forth, and two, that at least the cyclical theory or hypothesis, whatever you want to call it, is the case. So it can't be a single cyclical event, and it can't be just a straight up Big Bang as Einstein predicted.
Well, that's a problem for physicists to figure out. Not me. I'm not that smart. But a theory is. It's still a theory. There's still evidence to back it. It's just not how people described it back then.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Big Bang was called a theory, but there was never any evidence one way or the other.
Well, no, I mean, there's evidence of it. It's I forget what exactly it is. That's just
not when it was called a theory.
Well, no, but now there's evidence supporting it. Back then,
I was gonna say I gotta hear this shit.
It was called a theory before there was any evidence one way or the other to prove it or disprove it.
Well, no, I agree, but I'm saying now it's
but
called a theory because.
But again, it was called a theory before there was any evidence one way or the other. And so that was
Yeah.
something that was called a theory before there was evidence to support it. So your
Game
theory that something has to have evidence to support it in order to be called a theory is not true.
Now, like,
And it was the same thing with evolution. Evolution was
recently,
called a
yeah.
theory when there was no evidence one way or the other to support its truth. The only
I think
evidence
there was.
no, there wasn't. The only
There was
evidence
evidence
there was
the opposite.
Darwin using his theory to explain why there were birds with different beak shapes on the I can't remember the island that he went. Oh fuck, that just
Galapagos.
killed me. The Galapagos Islands. That's not evidence. That's just
But
him using his
If it's the
theory to
same bug,
explain
then
that. No.
It's the same that would be enough evidence to support that, like, where you live changes like physical aspects of you, which would be.
It could also
evolution.
be evidence that an intelligent designer decided to create two of the same bird with two different beak shapes.
Well, yeah, but still, like.
Well, but that's my point. It doesn't
you
prove
said-
one way or
you
the
said
other.
there's no. Well,
It's not evidence.
We're all
well, if you look at it that way,
clones.
then the cosmic radiation, which does exist, it's a thing even if it's not from the Big Bang. There's just passive cosmic radiation, like in the universe. That could be from some great design instead of some like thing causing it. Like
Yeah, but
that we
like,
could-
wasn't there?
Well, but
wasn't
okay,
there-
no, but that's two different things because
well, no, but the logic still applies because people say that came from the Big Bang. So
yes,
applying
but
that logic
the
to same
alternative is not like the alternative to the Big Bang is not creationism. Creationism doesn't say that the Big Bang is wrong. Creationism said evolution is wrong. That was the thing. So that's two different circumstances.
Well, no, but how the Earth was created would say the Big Bang is wrong.
No, not necessarily.
Someone explain, like, say how the Earth was created in the Bible. I forget how. It's been a very long time since I've read the Bible.
Are we talking about humanity as a security blanket?
No, like the
I'm
actual
sorry, I
Earth.
couldn't help it.
Like the actual Earth. Like, how was the Earth created?
Oh, it just says God brought it into being. It doesn't actually describe the
No,
creation beyond that.
It gives you. Okay, here we go.
I was like, I thought it was just
Genesis 1,
gravitational
here we go.
pull. But, all right.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Now the earth was formless
Without
and empty,
form, and darkness was upon the face of the
darkness
deep.
Was over yeah. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light.
Yeah, but again,
Well,
doesn't say one way or the other. That's not something that says the
think-
Big Bang couldn't have happened.
well,
Not
no,
like
but,
creation. Or not like
no, but
evolution.
the
And
sun-
evolution
the sun existed
is
before the earth,
directly
I believe,
opposed
right?
by the Bible.
Like the sun existed before the earth, I believe.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Like, I'm okay,
Well,
I'm
actually,
so
well,
lost
no,
in this-
it depends because it says that darkness was the face of the deep, and what's the whole passage again? The earth was
In the beginning,
void,
God
without
created the
form
heavens
and
the
void.
earth.
Yes.
Now the earth was formless and empty, darkness
Yeah.
was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters.
Let's try to
Yes.
do this as fast as possible.
And then
And
God said, "Let there be light." So that's the earth is there, and then the sun is created, which it could have happened that way.
Yeah, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Isn't the sun like billions of years older than the earth?
I don't know actually.
I'm
Look
I'm
it
going
up.
to look up how old the sun
Look it up.
is.
But
How
it
old-
also, either way, it actually doesn't matter because
4.6. Yeah, it is older than the earth.
okay, but it
I-
actually doesn't matter because it just says "Let there be light," and then there was light. That does not necessarily imply that the sun was created then. Only that that's when the earth encountered the sun. which it could have easily happened that way, where the Earth was formed outside of the solar system and then drifted in reach of the sun's gravitational pull and was forced into an orbit around the sun. I don't think we actually know which way or the other. Now we do know with the moon, because the moon was an extrasolar object that impacted the Earth and then was caught in the Earth's gravitational pull. But as far as the Earth and the sun goes,
some of the F.
What's that?
They didn't just. It's also some of the F. Like it hit and then some of the F.
Yeah. Sure. Some of the moon was the extrasolar object, and some of it is stuff.
I think all the moons technically F because the.
Well, it depends on what you mean, right? Like once it contacted the Earth, did it then become part of the Earth or not? Like that.
The F's pear shape. Like so, I think the media hit it, and then like the fucking ground became the moon or something like that. I don't think it's like the Earth is part media and part Earth.
Either way.
Not just,
with that we know. Yeah. With the Earth and the sun, we don't actually know. The Earth could have been created as part of the Earth could have been created within the bounds of the solar system, or it could have been an extrasolar object that was caught by the sun's gravitational pull. I don't think we know which way, one way or the other.
I don't think it entirely could have been, because it wouldn't make sense for it to be stuck in this rotation if it wasn't like.
Well, no, but like the Earth's rotation. I mean that could have come at any time. That actually could have been a result of the moon impacting it.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
That was to a degree because it did impact the Earth's rotation when it hit.
But it could have caused it entirely, or the Earth could have been rotating beforehand because of God knows what, and then the moon, either sped it up or slowing it down depending on which way it hit. Like again, we don't know any of that.
Right. So a thing that was tested a while back. This was like tested. I don't think it was Einstein, but it was like probably one of his students or whatever. They took a piece of a magnet, right? Put it on a string and rotated it. All right. All of the shavings that were underneath, all the metal parts and shit and paper clips and all these things, as this was spinning, all of the metal shavings and shit that was hitting it was increasing its rotation speed. Yeah, now imagine that amplified the size of the Earth now, right? That's why we have a continuous rotation, or at least that's how I feel. Just because I've seen it work, like I don't know if that's 100% the case, but like I would say that's more believable. You know what I mean? Like you have.
It's the Earth rotated beforehand because all the planets rotate and not all of them have been hit by something as big as the Earth has.
Yeah, but that's a result of spatial dynamics, because rotation is not affected by gravity.
I know. I was just saying.
Not really. Like the moon's going around the Earth, that can kind of sort of affect rotation, but as far as like the orbit around the sun, whether or not, like, because Mercury, I think, isn't Mercury isn't Mercury stable?
One of them.
Yeah,
no,
I think Mercury.
There is a planet that is. No, but like its rotation is such that one face of it is always facing the sun and the other is always not, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like, I mean, the rotation of planets is not like there are examples of planets in every. The moon, actually, the moon is a perfect example of that. The moon spins perfectly to where the same side of the moon is always facing the Earth.
Ready?
Yeah, you can start over there.
All right, boys. I hate to do this to you, but I do got to get going and make dinner so she can go to bed. I'll be back on later tonight if I'm like awake.
I'll be on.
Yeah, I'll be back on, and like if you guys are up for it or whatever, play something.
I'm going to bed after this dungeon.
Oh, okay.
Man, you're a bunch of bitches.
I hate to do this to you, but no, she's getting her schedule changed for this week because her boss is trying to work with my schedule.
Yeah, sure, Didge.
Yeah, whatever you say, Didge.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I will dick you down, boy. Don't even test me. Anyways, you guys have a great night. Wolf, thanks for stopping by and watching, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh,
I am
god
outta here.
damn it.
Pieces.
This is Venus.
Did you ever?
Venus.
Not crazy. I was
They
talking.
all
I was,
rotate in the same general direction with exceptions of Venus and Uranus. These differences are believed to stem from collisions that occurred late. So all of them rotate, just very, very slowly in some cases.
You said Uranus. Ah.
Uranus, not Uranus.
Yeah, but there are planets in other solar systems that don't rotate.
Well, yeah. There's definitely like X amount of something needs to hit it, but like, or in some cases it can't be hit. Like gas giants are really hard to hit, really hard to hit because it's all gas.
I mean,
You can shoot it.
Well,
whenever
but they're
you
liquid.
My gosh, gas giants are liquid? I thought they were mostly gas.
They would be gas if they were at the pressures and temperatures of the Earth, but because of their intense gravity, the form of a gas giant is liquid.
Okay, fair enough. Then yeah, those would be difficult to actually like hit anything with because they're liquid. It just goes right through. Oh, through. I can't speak.
Well, but it still impacts them.
It does, but like, if you have I guess if you have a water balloon, if you're impacted, it does move. So I guess that's not a good example, but it's really hard to be like, no, ball of water test because
no
you can't
resilience.
really have a ball of water unless you're 0G.
Ark, leave me alone.
But no, I had something else to say about that, but I forgot what I was gonna say because I just want a ball of water.
Oh, it's all good. I wonder how much damage did I do?
I thought you were gonna wait. I thought you were gonna wait for the second one to do that.
No.
Alright then. I wish I knew.
Oh, sorry.
You're gay.
I was kind of just listening to everything and just kind of like, I don't know.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Anyway, we got a little bit off track with
Yeah,
rotations
the
of
point
planets
is,
on
the
side
only
of the
example
sun.
you have of conservatives holding back scientific progress is from the 70s.
Well, there's probably some now. Like climate change is probably a good one.
And climate change is total bullshit.
I hate to inform you, but it's rarely 100 degrees here, and it's been 100 degrees constantly here this year.
Okay, I'll leave this one here.
If you would like to learn why climate change as put forth by the scientific establishment is total horseshit, you can watch Joe Rogan's interview with Randall Carlson. He is a climatologist who has been in the industry for like 40 something years with a PhD. He has done nothing but research on climate, including going all the way back tens of thousands of years with ice core samples and shit like that, and he goes through the whole thing. It's total and utter. And there's others that he's done several interviews, and there's a couple other people who have been on Joe Rogan and other places, but Joe Rogan's has some really good long with evidence and all the data and graphs and all that kind of shit. But the first one he does with Randall Carlson is a really good breakdown of all of the different.
I don't mean climate change like how, like, most people think it is. Which pollution would affect climate, but not to the degree they say it is. And even in America, it's like one of the most green places there is compared to like China and places like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's if it's not humans that's doing it, then conservatives aren't holding back scientific progress by claiming that it's horseshit.
Well, it's 50-50.
Except it's not. And like I said, Randall Carlson and a few others prove it. Like here's how climate change, the whole climate change thing breaks down, right? The models that the climate scientists used to predict, it was called runaway climate change was the moniker used to describe how man-made climate change would lead to a catastrophe or an apocalypse. The models they used were total horseshit, and we know that because they haven't happened. The seas aren't rising. The temperature has what is it? I think the average temperature as measured has risen by something like 0.3 degrees over the last several decades.
It does not feel like that.
Well, but that's you can't use individual instances of like droughts happen in California. Some years we have droughts, some years we don't. Sometimes there's a drought for a decade, and sometimes there's not. Like climate changes, but that doesn't mean that the average temperature as seen over the course of a year is substantially different, or over a decade, or over 100 years, or over whatever. Like those are two completely separate things. And like I said, so the runaway climate model was total horseshit, to the point that the effect of CO2 on the atmosphere, their initial hypothesis was that as the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere increased, the effect on the change in temperature would increase as well. So the hypothesis was that, say, 10,000 tons of CO2 would increase the average surface temperature of a spot on the Earth by 0.1 degrees, but then the next 10,000 tons of CO2 would increase it by 0.2 degrees, and then the next 10,000 would be 0.3 degrees or whatever. It was supposed to be an exponential increase in the delta of temperature as CO2 levels increases, and it's actually the opposite. As CO2 levels increase, the amount of temperature change in proportion to the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere decreases. So that was total horseshit. Then we get on to how they measure temperature on the Earth and all that. Here's how that went. So there was a temperature probe that they put in Yosemite National Park, right? Sometime during the course of when this probe was in place, somebody erected a shack with a metal chimney, like a chimney for I don't know if it was for a stove or whatever, but it was, a cylindrical metal chimney on this shack. After that chimney was installed, that probe's measurements were altered by 10 degrees higher. So, the probes that they used to gather the data and input into all the models for climate change could be fucked up by 10 degrees just by a cylindrical metal chimney for like a wood burning stove. All those temperature probes, or at least a vast majority of them, were put in areas that were near cities,
in here? Where is it?
but not actually in the cities themselves, right? They were put on the outskirts in fields or forests or whatever. The problem is that as those cities got larger, all of a sudden those probes would then be near human structures and parking lots and roads and shit. And just having concrete or cement, like a concrete, anybody knows, if you walk from a grass field, the same exact area, right? No trees or anything. You walk from a grass field or a dirt field onto an asphalt parking lot, and it will be unbelievably hotter on the asphalt parking lot. And that's because the asphalt parking lot both absorbs and reflects heat, right? It stores heat. So all those fucking temperature probes that they put in place over the last several decades, their measurements have been completely fucked up because of human expansion of cities. Now that they've been using satellite temperature readings, there hasn't been any. Like I said, the temperature increase over the last several decades has been something like 0.2 or 0.3 degrees Celsius. It's nothing. And, like I said, if you listen to the Randall Carlson interview or interviews, He gets into how the Earth experiences cyclical warming and cooling that vastly outstrips anything that human. Like I said, the average temperature change over the last several decades has been something like 0.3 degrees. The average temperature change from the last ice age to whenever it wasn't an ice age anymore was something like 20 degrees Celsius, 15 or 20 degrees Celsius over a period of I think it was like 2 or 3,000
I
years.
know what I did wrong.
Was the last ice age cycle that the Earth experienced, and that was thousands of years ago, way before humans even started. We were barely burning wood. So yeah, man-made climate change is a bunch of complete horseshit, and it's nothing but a commie plot to transfer wealth from the middle class to either rich people in the form of green energy or other countries, in the case of us paying China to use less coal, which they don't do. And the biggest piece of evidence is that climate change advocates hate nuclear power, which if they cared about the environment, that they would love nuclear power. Nuclear power, they would be demanding that as much of the country's power production as possible be made from nuclear energy, because it is the cleanest, safest, and least impactful on the environment of any power source that we know of right now. Fusion might be better, but we haven't gotten a stable fusion reactor.
Hold
on. I think the reason why a lot of them don't is because of the like, it may be the safest, but like the negative of if something bad happens is like astronomically bad for the environment.
Yeah, they're
Except
afraid of another Chernobyl happening, which
except that doesn't happen, because even Fukushima.
Very unlikely.
Here's the thing. Fukushima, which is the worst example we have of a reactor failure that wasn't Chernobyl. All of the areas surrounding Fukushima, the wildlife is actually doing better because humans are staying away from it. It's the same thing that happened when the oil spilled from Deepwater Horizon. The areas of the coast and the ocean that were contaminated by Deepwater Horizon, within like less than 3 years, they were doing better than all the surrounding areas because humans were staying the fuck out of them. So yeah, Fukushima was not bad at all. Water actually absorbs radiation very, very well, and it gets rid of it. It doesn't really harm anything. The reason why Chernobyl was so bad is not because it simply melted down. Fukushima simply melted down. There was a problem. There was, some of the backups failed, and it melted down. Chernobyl didn't just melt down. Chernobyl went bad because the Soviet Union was so fucking terrible that they actively didn't have any of the backups and safety like they literally did the worst possible things they could as far as like making that reactor safe. And all of this is a moot point anyway, because the new reactors they have, the cobalt salt reactors, don't melt down. It's not possible. They do not experience a chain a chain reaction cannot occur in a cobalt salt reactor. If something happens to the
against nuclear power now, I haven't heard people like say they're against it recently.
It's environmental groups are constantly shutting down any attempt to make more nuclear. I mean, Germany, it just happened in Germany. All of Germany's nuclear power plants were shut down because Merkel, but also like the environmental groups were demanding that Germany stop using nuclear power, and so they shut down all of their nuclear reactors, and now they're having to get their oil from Russia to burn coal and natural gas. Meanwhile, France didn't, and they're fine.
The only The only thing I knew about people complain about was PETA still complains about it, and PETA complains about stupid shit that doesn't actually exist.
They're fucking
Well, of course they
idiots.
do. Yeah. But yeah, it's not just PETA. Like every
Like, the
environmental
same
group
people
in the
that the
country
same
is
people.
against nuclear power, and they have power, which is why when fucking my mom and dad were doing shit for the state, they had to do things like dig a tunnel underneath a causeway, a road, a highway, I can't remember, a bridge, whatever they were doing. They had to dig a tunnel underneath so that some rare fucking species of frog could fucking go underneath the road into the tunnel, which of course they never do because they're so stupid.
The frogs. Because the answer is yes.
The frog, wait, what?
Are the frogs stupid or are the people stupid?
Both.
Okay, acceptable.
Yeah, my dad dealt with this shit fucking constantly. He was an engineer for the Corps of Engineers. He worked for the state, the feds, the state, the city, and several individual projects. Like he wasn't the highest guy on the project, but he was one of the higher guys on the project for the people mover transportation system that they built at the San Francisco International Airport. And you would not believe, he has told me stories about the bullshit that they had to go through because of environmental groups and lobbyists, and they are straight up the mafia. Straight up, it's protection money. They come in and they say, "Oh, it'd be an awful shame if your project here was shut down or delayed for a few decades because of the red-spotted African tree frog. So how about you give us $15 million and then we'll let you continue with your quaint little project." Fucking disgusting. But all right, well, we're going on 3 hours. So anybody got anything last minute? Oh, we didn't even get to talk about Resident Evil, but yeah, basic
Did you
Probably a
try
bad
to
show.
talk about it?
basic
Didn't
thing
we
is it's
didn't
canceled
we
after
mention
1
they
year.
canceled?
Yeah.
Yeah. We mentioned that earlier that they
Yeah.
canceled it.
And then the KOTOR remake. Did you guys hear about that?
Delayed, or
Well,
basically delayed indefinitely.
not just that, but it was transferred to a completely different studio.
Yeah,
Like not the one that had that psychotic bitch in it.
She
yeah,
was
didn't
already out
they?
forever
Yeah,
ago,
I
though,
know
which
she
is
was,
good.
but yeah,
Yeah, wasn't that like a month ago or something?
something
A
like that.
while
But it's
ago.
Oh,
been
yeah.
officially transferred to a new studio now. I think it was a European one, but
No, they were already working on it. Both the other studio was already working on the game
Uh,
as well.
we'll go to Saber.
Saber Interactive.
Project formerly in development at Austin, Texas-based Aspyr Media is now being led by one of Saber Interactive's Eastern European studios, according to a person familiar with the change who asked not to be identified because the details are private. Both developers are owned by the Swedish company Embracer Group AB, which obliquely referenced the pivot in a public statement last week. A representative for Embracer didn't immediately have a comment. The transition shuts down any lingering hope within Aspyr that it may be able to continue leading the project. Bosses at the studios, which had been developing the remake for more than 2 years, told staff last month that the game was, quote, on pause, unquote, as the company tried to figure out what to do next.
Blue.
I was way in bed.
Oh, you don't want to do the rest of it?
3. Tired. I gotta work tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna probably wake up 3 hours later. Who knows?
All right. See you, Blue.
Oh wait, isn't it gonna end things off? Or can I just bounce?
You can bounce, I don't care.
I'm tired. Y'all can sleep or I don't know, do drugs. Bye.
See ya.
Oh, there was also this thing. You guys hear about the new character in what is it? That's that Nintendo game, the Splatoon.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Splatoon 3.
Shiver. the new character for Splatoon 3?
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Everybody was
What about
claiming
them?
that they were non-binary or something, and then
Yeah.
Nintendo came out and explicitly stated, no, it's a she, and fucking people had a meltdown.
Of course they did. They're
Shocker.
mentally ill, dude.
You're not wrong.
I don't understand how people can like think Nintendo's gonna do something like that. That's just them being stupid.
Well, they don't just do it with Nintendo. They do this with everything, right? Anytime there's
Well, no, but,
anybody
like,
that even has a
like-
hint of gender ambivalence, and they're like, oh, they're non-binary.
Like right now
I'm
it's
gonna head out.
right,
Pokemon's also getting shit
Yeah,
like that
boys.
because of their new like femboy character.
Yeah,
Which,
it's
no.
just like the Fujoshis who fucking will ship every combination of male characters
Facts.
and demand that they be canonized and fucking get all pissed off when the artists are like, no, they're straight, so you know,
Yeah, they're
go
fucking
away
weird,
with your uh
They're
fan
fucking
content
weird,
or
dude.
whatever.
They
My-
seriously need to see a shrink.
My favorite thing is whenever it's confirmed that they aren't they're gay, but then it's not the ship that they want, and everybody hates it because of that. That's my favorite thing.
And they're fucking they'll get on
Is it-
they'll do death threats and shit over that stuff.
They will, and it's funny. This
All right.
person's really trying to kill me.
Well, thanks everybody
person
for
really-
watching. Smash like Jen because she's a dirty hoe. Hit subscribe because she's into that shit. Share and comment and all that good stuff. We'll see y'all next week.